viewers may find the following footage deeply disturbing. For more awesome content, like and subscribe now. Lock and load, bitches.
Still trying to set up the chat.
So we're going to have to break down the truth to you MFers tonight that YouTubers are worse for you. YouTubers are actually worse than the eBay promoted listing scam. That's the title of the show. Absolutely worse.
Depends on who it is.
If it's Todd or Tom, they're worse.
That's true. There's some truth there.
Am I such a wimp that the bottle hurts my hand to twist it off?
Still trying to do the damn.
That's why God invented bottle openers.
What's up, Corey?
What's up, dude?
I'm trying to get rid of these beers. I've got like 2 left out of that 24 pack.
I'm just trying to get the damn pop-up chat over here. I forgot.
So yeah, I don't need them things. Yeah, I'm gonna think I'm only doing like an hour and a half. I know, right? Blockbuster, I'd hate to give you that bad impression that I'm that smart, so I'm gonna take them off.
Right.
No need to mislead y'all on that. But, I got listen to do. Me and Flex got stuff. We got shit to do. I've taken pictures of all that junk over there. Me and Flex have got a list of stuff. Don't be jealous. Don't hate. Me and Flex, baby. We're best friends now.
I need me some flex.
You're past your prime. It don't matter what you flex. The only thing you're flexing now is Geritol's.
Right.
Look at that. Guns, baby.
He works out.
I gotta wait. I got a surprise creation that's been gifted to me from the YouTube gods, and one of the kings of YouTube, who y'all don't know and don't know he's a king of YouTube, has presented us with such fabulous. I just can't express to you how good this is going to be. But we got to get we're at 30 people now. When 60 people come in here, I will play y'all the new creation that might even become the theme song for this show.
Oh,
it might make y'all forget Silicon Shadows ever existed.
Oh no, not
that. The outrage and the gnashing of teeth and the we're going to quit and we're going to form a damn union by the simple-minded people that run a YouTube channel, for God's sakes. This is how much they think of y'all, folks. You watch these people and they come up with this shit. They know that none of this is going to work. All it does is put y'all in a bad mood and put you in a negative side and distract you from what you need to be doing, figuring out how to get around it and sell it. And there's some good ones out there like Justin Resellers. Justin had a great video talking about his plans to get around it and what he's going to do about it moving forward. But there's so many of them. Form a union. So many Facebook groups. Starting the 13th. Let's boycott eBay. Folks, that only hurts the viewer. Meanwhile, you're clicking on their shit and they're getting paid in your misery. That's why they are worse than eBay. They are taking advantage of a bad situation and a poor decision from your selling platform to make even more money on top of you. Anybody, you should go, and anybody who's made them videos, all them cocksuckers, you should unsubscribe from every one of them. Oh, Marcia, I'm still disappointed in y'all. Y'all shut me out of the auction, you evil people.
What?
Y'all are so evil. I told him to drive up there and see y'all. Did he drive up there? He's like, I'm gonna call Marcia and ask her if she cares. I'm like, just ask for forgiveness when you're leaving. Damn.
Hey, look at that. Jacob is sailing away.
Jacob, can I ask you a question, Jacob? You posted pictures, and there's a picture of you with David, and there's a picture of you with the group and somebody else, and then David's got a picture with the attractive young ladies. How does that happen? Where's the picture of Jacob with the attractive young ladies? What the hell? We can see what Dave is doing, and we can see what Jacob's doing. That's terrible.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
I think I'm on David's side from now on.
I'm not as bad. Us Dave's got to stick together.
It's. I am almost as sick and tired of hearing about the eBay promotions as I am about the crazy bitch in Minnesota that got shot. Between the two of them, they both make me want to throw up. Every time I see one of them, it makes me want to throw up. Ron, they were asking about you this morning. They were asking if you were doing all right. I said, yeah, he called the other day. He's still irritating. He's there. He's good. Hey, Glenn, what's up, man? Happy birthday again. I've seen a picture that Tom looks like a woman that somebody made and that Kent made, and that's ugly. Tom does not make an attractive woman.
It's ugly, right?
I didn't see it. Show me.
He looks like a woman. All right. Yeah, y'all making me put these glasses on again because I can't read I can't look at but I really don't want to see Tom either. I need to put names on these pictures so I can just, doesn't he look like a woman there?
A little bit, yeah.
He's looking womanish in his pineappleness. So did you actually block the word pineapple, Tom? Like you said you were going to?
I can't remember if I did. It's been a long day.
He's honest.
It's just been a long day.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you what the answer is. The answer is to give Josh a little bit of money. If you're going to give anybody money, give Josh a little bit of money. When Flex comes around, folks, you're not going to regret it. I've barely even tried, and I've listed like $900 worth of shit today. And I'm going to list, and I've got all that stuff's been pictured. I'm going to put it in a box and list it after the show. You're just sitting here playing on the computer. You got to figure out the price and you got to figure out the condition. That's it. And take some pictures. Y'all know how much I abhor making eBay listings. I hate eBay listings.
Did you say you're a whore?
No, Tom, but that does bring me to a valid point. If y'all want to know what the lesson of tonight's show is, you know what the lesson for tonight's show is?
What?
You can't make a hoe a housewife.
Yeah.
You cannot make a hoe a housewife. So y'all remember that. If you don't remember anything else from this Friday night, you cannot make a hoe a housewife. There you go.
Note to self.
I would like to see the background information on how you came to that conclusion.
Do you really?
Because as far as I know, Joni is the only Mrs. Scott. So
yeah, and right now
on it.
trading her in. God, she made hamburger steak and gravy with mashed potatoes, green bean, and corn and homemade cornbread. Ooh.
Hey, Ron.
Jefferson. Marcia, you're saying to cover your ears. Are you admitting to something, Marcia?
Yeah. I was wondering.
Am I the only one? The first thing when Marcia says cover your ears, and I said you can't make a hoe a housewife. What is that? What is she admitting to?
Oh.
I didn't say it. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Yeah. So if you're in this area and check out their auction for this week, they've got a lot of heavy duty tools. If you're in the Huntsville area, there's going to be some deals to be had on some serious tools. The auction's already live. It's going to be there's Porter cable air compressors. There's Delta sawmill things, whatever, planers. There's Troy built tillers. There's all kinds of shit in this auction that's worth money. So if you're in the Huntsville area, I don't know how many people watch from the Huntsville area, but Well, hell, it's worth the drive to come get it. If you buy enough things, it's worth the drive to come get it. If you live within a couple 3 hours, what's a little bit? Do like I did on Wednesday. The guy said, "Hey, would you meet me halfway? Deliver the bike. I'll give you full ask." I'm like, done. I hit 6 or 7 thrift stores and a banana box store, and then came home. I found way more profit buying stuff than I made on the bicycle. The bicycle was an excuse to go over there. So
Okay, I'm scared to make this comment.
we're at 57. We're almost to the new entertainment. 3 more people show up. Call your friends. Tell them to come on. They want to see this new entertainment. They don't want to watch. 58.
Come on, where are they at?
Is a banana box store? Is that like where you see at yard sales where people have all the banana
No,
boxes?
it's like scratch and dent. It's like the
Okay.
It's like they've got a lot of food that's at date or past date, and they've got a lot of health and like it's an old fashioned. It's like they used to call them salvage. Same thing with salvage.
Okay.
It's like pineapples, but with bananas.
Dang, who let Teresa out of her cage? Man, she never accompanied her on Friday night. We're allowed to make fun of Corey and get him in trouble. One more person.
Oh,
I'm gonna get ready to play it. It's gonna be awesome. There's a YouTube channel that goes with it. You can watch it on the YouTube. 62. Oh my God, here we go. Are y'all ready for this? I don't think y'all are actually ready for this.
y'all ready for this?
Here's your 3-minute interlude.
Hell yeah, baby! I'm digging.
Dave got crates in the corner, old silver circles in a milk crate throne. Shipping labels on the workbench, garage door half open, that's his office zone.
Love the old phone.
I had a phone like that.
Glass bone next to the barcode scanner, thick cloud curling to the ceiling fan. He scrolls through bids on his laptop, muttering, there's a hustle in his biz, I just know.
Look, I gotta get a bong here ready now.
Man, great in the groove. Is it fine as it is, or should he smooth it out?
Is that a real song or is that something you created?
Great in the groove. Quick little flip all the long way around. He's sitting in the haze trying to choose, counting at a shrine. Every scuff, every scratch,
I like that.
every move, yeah.
Sitting in a
Dave's great in the groove. Got a rag and a spray by the turntable, magnifying glass in a stained right hand. Do I shine you up like a diamond or let you ride rough, get your soul while I can? He's eyeing that box mark, use this only. Dreaming bigger numbers on the monthly page, but that clock keeps sneaking past midnight while the record in the corner still spins the same phrase. One more disc, one more bit, one more risk. Watching that timer tick down slow. Do I chase that extra dollar or keep this easy flow? Time ain't free, baby, but you can't sell your soul. Oh, Dave leans back in his rolling chair, laughs. Guess that's what I need to know.
That is great.
Wow.
I hope y'all enjoyed that. I've been waiting. I've been waiting since like Tuesday to play that.
You know, I worked with P Funk, right? I met George.
That was the creator was going for some George Clinton.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Uh,
I like that
so
sound.
here's the YouTube channel if y'all want to. This so the YouTube channel was made and just stuck this up. It's got 4 subscribers and it's been seen 162 times already.
Hold on, I gotta open this. Hold on.
There's a reason why somebody's like, "Don't you need to get to the show, Dave?"
Yeah.
You know whose handiwork's all over that, right?
Who is this?
You know who the creator of that was. I'll give you one guess.
Oh, is that John?
No.
No. Well, Flippin. I saw Flippin. Oh, I don't know. Who did this? I'm tripping. Oh, Primo?
Who's the one that was one to make sure you were on this show tonight?
You?
You should have insulted him even more, Conan.
Oh, Conan did that shit? Nuh-uh. Wow, that's even funnier now. Like,
so there's for y'all don't know, there's an inside joke. So there's once upon a time Dave needed a website to prove that he was a legitimate reseller, and he's like, Scott Conan's a genius with a computer. He's like, I hope you make a website, but you're going to pay. And so, and if you go to the testimonials, it says it's like, what does it say? It's like never leaving your garage or some shit he put in there.
The shit just comes to you. I never have to leave the garage. It just comes to me. And away it goes.
That's
that's
one of the testimonials on the website is.
Wow.
Yeah, so
you're funny. That's a good one, Scott. He did a good one.
Yeah, so we thought you would enjoy that. We need some comedy and levity around here. Some misters. If you want to see the website, it is HarringtonShops.com.
Yeah, you can go check it out. Very much to it.
Folks, I'm telling you, when you're listing with List Easier and Flex, the shit gets indexed very fast and sells. I just sold a Blu-ray player that I listed this afternoon. It's already gone. Yesterday I listed, was it yours yesterday? Thursday I listed $900 worth of stuff. And I wake up this morning and I've sold like 7 or 8 of those items. They index fast. They sell off site. Folks, the answer to the promoted listings is continue doing what you're doing, build better listing to perform better off site. And then traffic comes from off site. You're not paying promoted listings. You can reduce your amount of promoted listings all of a sudden because you're getting, I think it was on Dave's, not Dave, but was it Todd's channel? Did I tell y'all? Was it my own channel? Maybe it was my own. Who knows? So under traffic, remember this store is built specifically by List Easier. 9,000 organic views, 2,100 promoted views, 2,300 external views. External views outweigh promoted on that site, on that store. It's like 20% of my views are coming from external on an eBay store. That's crazy.
I didn't even look at one. Mine. Let's see.
It's insane that 20% of the traffic is you're driving your own traffic.
Let's see where mine is right
I've
now.
seen some of it on Facebook, man. There's a Facebook group that happened to show up in my feed. Turns out the guy who runs the thing and is making money on Facebook doesn't even sell on eBay anymore, but he keeps them stirred up because, what does a person who is making money on social media need? He needs you to click. He needs you to interact. He needs you to, I think it was Resell Daddy or something like that. I don't know. So the more you're mad, the more you're pissed off, which you're not getting any work done. You're not working at your optimum. and you're not seeing things clearly because you're in a fog, he's making money on you. You're not making money. Yeah. Make an assistant like I have. I've made an assistant with ChatGPT. If I want to ask, I'll ask my eBay assistant a question about this stuff. The more people that boycott, the better. Okay, you got a point.
What is he talking? What's the boycott?
The January 13th, the new promoted listings policy goes into effect. Well, if somebody in a 30-day period, if somebody has clicked on the listing, it used to be that person was the only one that you would get charged by. Now anybody buys it. So say Tom, you're looking at eyeglasses, and you click on a promoted listing, you look at them, and then 19 days later, I click on the same listing and buy it on an organic listing. He's charged for promoted listings because you looked at it promoted. So eBay is basically taking money for not providing a service. Is very, very close. I mean, they can say that, there was extra promotion. We went to horse shit. You didn't do anything. It would be their next thing they're probably going to come up with is if you list an item, we're going to go ahead and charge you fees, even if you sell it on even if you cross list it to Poshmark. We're going to charge you fees if you sell it on Poshmark. That's pretty much the same thing.
Todd, you're still not.
It's not right, Crass and Fields. It's not right. It's taking payment for a service they didn't provide.
What's promoted?
Okay, that answers the question.
A lot of people are not promoting, so you've got to ask yourself if you're okay with paying the extra percentage, if you buy right and understand that if you think like I do, if I promote an item, I assume that I'm going to pay promoted on it anyway. And so I have calculated in my mind about what I'm going to pay the fees. And so it doesn't bother me none. I've reduced my fees. I was as high as 10% for a long time. Then I went to 8 and now I've dropped to 5. I'm going to, so John, that's the first thing I did was I went to Gemini and said, yo, Gemini, how is this legal? The only way they get around it is because they've put it in terms of service. And you signed up, but it could be contested because it's way wicked gray. It is way the only reason at all even can possibly partially legal is because they've changed the terms of service. See, that's the other thing I don't think that these companies should do. They should not be allowed once you're doing things. It should take an act. It should take an act of Congress to change the terms of service. They should get like a you can change it once every 24 months. How many times do these companies and these things change the terms of service on you 24/7? Over and over and over again, they change the terms of service.
Well, if they if you get a store and you sign up for the year, you've committed to a year. They shouldn't be able to change anything that affects that store within that.
Oh, they shouldn't. Tom, that's a great point. Damn, somebody write this down. Tom's had a good point in reselling.
Have a
because you're entering into Marcia. You're the lawyer.
I don't give a damn if they was giving them away fucking free.
If you enter into a contract, everybody has to agree to the change in the contract.
So that's a great point, Tom. So if you have signed up for a year service, they shouldn't be allowed to change it. It should be very rare to change an agreement because if they do that, Tom, every time they do that, you should be allowed. So I say I've got a year contract with a anchor store, $300 a month for the rest of this year, and they change the term of service. I should have 30 days to go. You know what? Fuck y'all. I'm not going to do this anymore for a year. And I should be able to change. I should be able to change the agreement because they've changed the fucking agreement.
Yeah, you should be able to back out of it if you want to.
You're 100% correct, Tom. That is a wonderful point. But Corey over here, Corey over here is 100% correct, folks. Anytime there's chaos, anytime there's such negativity, anytime there's people who are not seeing the whole picture, you have an opportunity to take advantage of them. You have an opportunity to sell more items. Okay, so you're here to tell me that a bunch of my competition is going to reduce their visibility on the platform, and it's a fee that I think I'm paying anyway. Let's go. Let's go. Um, and nobody talks about that. This is a time for you to figure out your way through this and take advantage of all the people who are the bless your heart people who can't figure this out because they are enraged and they have never been business owners and they just do whatever comes along. I'm telling you, you can sell more stuff right now. This is a slow time of year. Take advantage of it.
Cha-ching.
Okay, I'm gonna throw another one at you.
Go visit Corey. Corey will teach you how to use Promo Nomo. He's good customer service. He might even let you talk to Teresa.
You all these people are going to these auto listers.
Yep.
Do you think they will all at some point charge you a fee to use auto listers?
No. They never did it with Ink Frog. There's no history of it.
Or slow it down?
It's already Tom. You don't know what you. It's already in their API and stuff to slow some of that down.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm asking just for information. Because they try to squeeze every penny they can out, and if you're going to be texting their servers by uploading 1,000 items at one time.
See, that people get so caught up in recency bias, and in this case, the recency bias is they're afraid they're going to pay a couple. I mean, what's this really going to affect somebody? Maybe if you promote a lot, maybe $100 a year? I mean, we're not talking the average seller. How much is this really going to cost you? Not much, but you are letting it change the way that you think and the way, folks. Even with this little bitty bump and whatever, it is the opportunity on eBay is still so great. The opportunity to sell things to the entire world. You go wherever you live and go be like John. John's here. Go be in BFE, Missouri, and see how good that works out for you, John. What kind of traffic did you have in that store again? Anything like what you sold on eBay? Didn't think so.
Right.
Well, it don't matter what kind of business you're in. There's always going to be increases in products and services to make your business run. I was talking to my brother at Christmas time. The company he gets his iron pins from to use for lot corners, which are rebar, they've raised their rates $10 per 100.
Did you take both lenses out yet? Are you still got a patch on your face, for God's sakes?
Are you a pirate?
No,
Arr.
Hell yeah. Right on.
Nah, I traded my regular glasses for readers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's been some surgeries. So Harlan came through his gallbladder surgery. He's now without a gallbladder. But
I'm glad to hear that. I didn't know he was having surgery.
So Nurse Marcia is currently taking care of him, or Nurse Ratchet is currently taking care of him.
Well, Primo's putting a video out.
But the opportunity is great, folks. Figure out how to show eBay, show them, sell more shit. If it means I'm gonna pay more fees, I'll sell more shit. Let's go. I got to say, if y'all want to go do promo Noma, Corey put up my affiliate link. I'm the Corey. I told you I'm the world's worst at self promotion. Folks,
Uh,
I appreciate the fact that you thought about this and you're a really smart human being.
He even told me promo
Uh,
link. I want to put it up.
so I am perfectly happy to tell the world it's on my big store and I don't ever touch it. It's very nice. You set up the parameters and throw and after 30 days it puts best offer on it too. It's crazy.
okay. Let's address who said it. James. Tom is the cruise line pirate. There has been talking about changes to businesses. They have made so many changes in the last year about in the cruise industry that has just totally pissed off all the travelers. I mean, some of it's minor. It still hacks off people. I mean, like if you're 17 and under, you have to be in your cabin by 1 o'clock, unless you're
I'm a charter member too of that club.
unless you're you're with a person 21 or over. You would have thought you would have think that eBay had raised promoted listings by 30%. I mean, it's
I
everything that you do. There's going to be changes to it, and whether it's just for recreation or getting through life, or whether you're business, there's always going to be changes.
yeah,
But
I'm the worst at self promotion, but I I generally if I use something and I think it's great, I'll tell you guys about it. I don't necessarily need an affiliate link or any of those things. I have a hard time telling people about things if I don't use them. I really I can't.
Yeah, right.
I don't feel right about that. Although I did sign up for TikTok Shop the other day, so maybe I'll start telling y'all some shit that on TikTok that
um, um,
use it. This is the best anal probe they've ever made. Let's go. Everybody click on the link and get your own anal probe.
um, Gene says, "Do you think reselling will be dead in 5 years?"
Hell no.
Let's see. So in my grandparents says here's your great answer. My grandparents yard sales, the flea market, through newspapers, through wanted ads, through the thrifty nickel, through the radio stations, and before they passed away, were selling on eBay. Is reselling going to be the same in 5 years? Absolutely not.
No.
Is it going to be thriving and alive? Unless the four riders of the apocalypse come down, followed by my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, reselling is going to be perfectly fine. It may be different, but it's going to be just the same. It's going to be, folks. It's the oldest profession in the world. Somebody had to resell their own little thing there.
Do you remember? Like the papers that you paid like $2 for the Auto Trader, and then there was one for just automobiles, and then there was one for boats, and then one for planes, and then one for just general merchandise.
Yeah,
that's it. I mean, you've got to evolve, and that's why you got to take advantage of the waves as they come. Right now, the AI listers are going to be the thing. Whichever one you choose, I suggest List Easier because it is the best. It is the best because Josh sent me this hat right here. Even though he won't let me promote, he'll give me this hat, so that's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell y'all about List Easier, and all I got was this damn hat.
What the hell?
I hate to admit to it, but Kent, I'm going to agree with you. Evolve or perish.
That's it, 100%.
You heard it here on the Scott Show.
You have Larry's right. You have a unique window in time that if you forget about the promoted listings thing and deal with it and then move on to make better listings to sell a lot more stuff. I'm telling you right now, you have so much opportunity right now.
Okay, Roberta ordered a desk up there
Did she send it back? Is
from
it big?
from New Line.
Uline?
Uline or
Yeah,
New Line?
Uline.
Okay.
Yeah, Uline. She gets these catalogs about once a month that are about, I don't know, an inch
Oh,
thick.
Gave him, it gives your mailman a hernia to get him out the car. Yeah, them. Yeah.
It makes me think of back in the days when the Sears Christmas catalog came out, you know.
I still get them, man. They
But
crack.
that's what, with the Uline, it's so expensive. It's just a wish book, just like the Sears was a wish book.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's a damn nice desk, and I don't care how much it costs. She's happy with it, and that's all that matters. Is that she's happy with it. But it's she gets 2 or 3 catalogs from them a month.
I mean, there's so many different ways to play this game. So I flipped the bicycle this week on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm thinking, why has my dumb self not been doing this all along? I've watched Bonafide Hustler since I started this thing because he was making videos. He started about the same time I did, or maybe a little before, 15ish. He was making about flipping bikes and all these things. There are, you can resell anything: cars, boats, trailers, bikes. You could flip a desk. You can any of this stuff that's locally. It's about to start raining. It's reselling is not dying, folks. Once you take the broader view of reselling, what is reselling?
There's always
Walmart's a damn reseller. It is the main way people get things is items are resold to the public.
there will forever be widgets.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to research it, not ask what that is.
What is a boofing kit?
That's what I was looking. Man is handing out free boofing kits, and that's
yeah.
the first thing that pops up when you look at it.
When did he put out bikes to bucks, bags to bucks? Man, Bonafide was Chris was putting out all kinds of stuff. A mower flipping channel. Yeah, I've got a mower out there. I need to mow the yard once and then sell the damn thing.
Oh Lord! Oh no! No! No!
We should look that up.
It's talking about sticking stuff up your butt, heroin, and drugs like that. No, thank you very much.
What? Don't do it, man.
No, yeah, Chris has been making a lot of videos. So he never quit making videos. He was just making them on the Bod Damn channel. He was really focused on, because he's trying to look like what's his name? Who was Aquaman on the movie? Who was Aquaman? He's trying to look like the guy who played Aquaman. Yeah, people don't understand that, Harlan. I remember when Rakin was just starting out. He learned a lot of what he does, and from Chris. Chris, that's a smart dude. Another smart dude. Oh Lord, Jenny down south has made it to the building.
What?
Look at the little celebrity has showed up to see us.
I know, what the hell? She ditched us for a long time. She blew up all quick, and
I know. Then doesn't even come in to say hey or nothing. Even
Right.
change her name so we know who she is.
yeah, threw us off a little bit. Mhm.
That means there's no veins left. Ugh.
Ugh.
I know. I'm impressed that you did figure out how to change your name. She's like, I would make some videos and stuff, but I don't know how to edit.
Yeah, Steve used to do these big. I mean, he started like up in Maine and drove down the East Coast, and was thrifting and selling as he was going, and I think that's the last thing I watched of his show.
No, but that was if for those of you who weren't around from back in the day for that kind of stuff when the green room was going on, that was a smart crew with Steve, Chris, and I personally I really like Eric. Eric, college picker. Very, very personable. That's another smart, really, really smart cat. Very good with instructional videos. Um, mm, it was easier. Yeah, I think you can do it like once a month. Yeah, I wonder what Eric's up to these days. Anybody know?
Is he not on eBay anymore?
I haven't seen it. College Picker has not made a video in years.
Well, let's just see if. Oh, that's the college picker. College picker. 6 years ago. 3 years ago. Yeah. Oh no, he did one 11 months ago.
What?
It's about GE stackable washer dryer combo from front panel remover, but
Yeah, he had a. I think he was making videos about fixing his Prius and all kinds of interesting
yeah,
stuff.
he's got
Oh
a.
yeah, Wheeler Dealer. That's the ones to miss. I miss Wheeler Dealer now.
That was the family, right?
Mm-hmm. Out of beer.
You're drinking a beer? I didn't even catch that.
I know.
There's-
I told you I'm trying to get rid of them. I got one more left. Let's go get it.
I thought we were trying to get rid of beers.
Todd, you okay, son? Need to go put his drops in properly.
Nope. I'm
Todd,
not
are you
working.
doing? Todd, are you doing okay? How many fingers am I holding up?
12.
He probably sees better now than he did before.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look who has joined us. The midget picker himself has joined us. What's up, midget?
You know, that's not the thing to say.
I see how you are. We have you on our podcast, but you don't have any of the PPP on your podcast. You go get Lonnie for what the hell?
Yeah. What the hell?
I gotta watch that one because at least with the three of y'all, Lonnie is still grounded a little bit. I see Lonnie all the time. You can't even watch. I can't even watch TikTok anymore. Either Lonnie or Kevin shows up, and I'm like, damn it. So I know Eric went back to work. I'm assuming Jason is selling tools.
Damn, Todd.
Todd, have you got this like a Rolodex of them little things with everybody's name in it?
Everybody who sucks. Like Todd's list.
My eye hurts.
You know, Todd called me this afternoon, this Todd, and I looked at it. Well, first of all, I couldn't find my phone because it was inside the baby's blanket. But I called him back, and I'm thinking, oh my God, something's happened. Why is he calling me? And he was telling me he was wanting to know if he could give Ron my phone, or Ron could give Ron my phone number.
I see ducks. We don't tell him that. We know Kevin is a good dude. We know he puts out good content, but we don't want to tell him. You got to give him a hard time,
Right?
See there, just like there you go.
What did Kevin do that has got you on your list, Scott? I thought he was always a nice fella.
Kevin, after the show a couple weeks ago, says, "I'm doing this thing for after Christmas. Send me a picture of you as a little kid. I'm gonna put up a bunch of resellers and see if anybody recognizes who they are." I get in the picture. Guess who he doesn't include in the lineup of all the people? Why do I have to go to all the trouble to scan a picture into my phone to send to him that he doesn't use anyway? And I said, hey, you forget somebody? Ha ha, maybe next time. That's what I get as an answer. Maybe next time. I come in to see him on DibDit to see what he's doing and maybe buy some stuff. And he goes, hey, Alex. I'm like, I get disrespected. I'm the Rodney Dangerfield of reselling. I get disrespected a lot.
It's no respect.
No
I didn't even
respect.
have a beard when he married Joni.
Nobody knows what I look like without a beard. What are you talking about?
Yes. Well,
Hell, I look like a child when we got married. Y'all have seen that picture before.
Yeah, that's the reason I said you didn't have a beard when y'all got married.
You couldn't
Hey,
have one running the.
looked a lot like Kevin. Sorry. I'll never hear the end of it now.
I didn't even hear what you said. Thank goodness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because all the restaurants now they'll let you have a beer, but we couldn't have a. You couldn't have a beer when I was working restaurants. So
You probably couldn't grow one then. Now they put so much
probably
food
not either. We look like
hormones in the daggum food. They're 14 years old and they got you. You don't look like you got a beard compared to some of these young guys.
who knows where it is. I'm tired of looking.
It's over there behind all the pictures of Joni.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of.
Told you scared me, son.
I'll show you the best one. That's the best one when she's carrying on with that wig out here. I'm out here with it. I'm like, I bet you won't put it on, and she does. And I had just happened to have the phone on. Whap. I rarely get the picture. Yeah, that was it. But it's, folks, the opportunity is so great. So, Kevin, I sent you a message saying that Flex is coming. You better build a fourth building. That the most of the kinks are out of it. I've been using it for the last 8 or 9 days now. Man, I hate the list. God, I hate the list. And I'm putting up stuff 10, 20, 30 at a time. It is crazy amazing. It takes all the guesswork out of it. It takes all the hunting down. All right. When I look it up, I know what I want to sell it for whenever I look it up. So if I get home and list it, I don't even have any research to do. It is.
Yeah.
He's working on it. It's, man, it is a death pile killer. I mean, I'm just sitting here with boxes going through. I'm like, do I even care what it is? No, I'm just listing it.
He needs to give Todd. He needs to give Todd a free version of it, a free month of it. Since Todd's so turned on by List Easier now.
It's the opportunity is the power that's coming to you is great. Folks, don't miss this.
I'm ready.
Even if I have to tell you to use code Commonwealth, do not miss this.
oh my god.
Yeah, if you're on the fence, use code Commonwealth.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But I mean, it's dirty.
I know.
Yeah, I do.
I'll be the messenger. I'll gift. Next time I see Kevin, he'll buy me a beer to make up for this. It'll be all good. Use code Commonwealth. Get this shot. I'm telling you, folks. When Flex comes out, how do you beat eBay? Show eBay. Pay them more money because you sold more shit. That's how you win. That's how you win. It's the name of the game. Sell more stuff.
Right. So
2 beers. Okay, 2 beers. Because it's coming, folks. I mean, honest to God's truth, I think I might have told this already. I'm sitting here. I'm using Chat GPT to try to organize my life, and what I'm doing, and to really focus me, because I have not been the best. The shiny object keeps me too crazy, and every day I get in the morning recap. It tells me, about where. Oh God, I am where I've at in listings for the week against my goal, sales against my goal. It's helped me come up with the goals. I know, right? It's just, see, that's why you got to be mean to Kevin. Look, he just and so I'm sitting here, and it told me my goal should be $750 to maintain the sales that I want to be at and replace the sales. And I'm thinking, how am I going to list CDs? How am I going to I want to make a few more videos here and there because I want to be YouTube famous like Kevin. You know, there's lots of things and organizing and time. And I'm like, it takes me a while to get to $750 every day. That's 7 days a week. And so Monday, I'm sitting here and I'm messing around with Flex, and I look at my totals, and in 2 hours, I did listed $1,100 worth of stuff that was in a couple boxes. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the next day. And like an hour and 40 minutes, I listed another $1,000. I'm sitting here thinking, I am not ambitious enough. $750. I need to, as this thing gets rolling through the end of January, my February goals are going to be higher because of the compounding effect of all the stuff that I'm going to get listed between now and then, and the amount of stuff that I'm going to be able to list. It went as far as to change the way, because my whole idea was I got to find higher ASP items. I really need to lay off on. I can't listen to Kevin and buy plush. I can't listen to Kevin and buy Tupperware. All the lower dollar stuff that really drags a lot of profit. All right, cool, man. I need to be more picky. And it dawned on me after I've gone through $2,100 stuff, and it took me 3.5, 4 hours to list that stuff. I'm like, I can still pick whatever I want to. I can even double down on the fact that I can pick whatever I want to, because I can get it listed so fast. Because the whole goal of me going to yard sales on a Saturday afternoon, listing it, and not having anything left over unless it goes to Van Massey to auction or to Legacy, one of the two auctions. Other than that, everything is already listed. My biggest problem is I got to get my ass organized. Put your processes in now, because you're going to. I told Dave, I think I was on the phone with Dave at the building. I'm like, Dave, you ain't going to believe this. I got 11 things to pick up, and I got locations on every single freaking one of them.
I can find them all.
I was on the phone with Jennifer a couple of days ago. Same thing. I'm like, this is how people actually run eBay businesses, where they know where shit is. This is crazy. Because I've been on the phone with Dave, and I've been climbing through the damn building, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, struggling. I've looked through here twice. I'm going to come back tomorrow. Honestly, that's why I've got 2 days shipping. Because not knowing whether I can find an item.
That's a just in case day.
That's a just in case day.
I might have to go on a mission. But you find so much other stuff. You go on these missions, and then other stuff would surface, and you'd be like, "Oh, who?"
To the point where I'm going to get another storage locker to build in all the listed stuff, so it can be organized. And so I'll eventually come out of one of the other ones, which is fine. But it is. Yeah, Eric, that's a tough problem. You go through listings too. I have not. I've lost since I went back to doing this stuff and putting stuff. I've lost one item in the last 14 days. And you say, Beard, how the hell did you lose an item? Don't drop a fucking coffee pot on concrete.
Okay.
Coffee pots and concrete.
That'll do it.
You know what they do?
Force up for a second. Eric,
you're
doing 10,000 listings. You're putting up 10,000 listings?
He says it can't quite do it.
It can't?
I mean, that's a lot of think of the time metric. You have to have it prepped to a certain point. Prepped out, you can run pretty fast.
Yeah.
Especially if the price points.
And just finding,
same, you know what I mean?
Just I know some people would just be in like hog heaven, having to go out and find 10,000 new items every month.
This is the stuff we should be talking about. Understand that, hey, eBay is evil. Okay, so it's a conundrum. eBay is evil on one side, but they provide such wonderful opportunity on the other. You just have to figure out how to deal with it and keep your sanity. So they've made a little change. You knew it was coming. They change something every year. And if this is the worst thing they do, and here we're getting to it, you're going to lose more money from the post office if you don't make the corrections on post office. That's the part people miss. There is a 6 to 8% postal increase. Oh, Kevin, I started to make the video. Are you still in here? I started to make the video that Kevin hates you because he told you wrong about the postal increase. Kevin is stoking fear among the reselling community. So it is on the base. It is on the base rate, not the holiday rate. Um, but if you don't adjust for the 6 to 8% that you're going to lose on shipping, that's 6 to 8% of everything you ship for the whole year. You're going to lose unless you figure that out. The eBay promoted listings is only on the items you promote that happen to get clicked on. The postal thing is much more dangerous, but nobody's hardly talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10,000 people, 10,000 listings for one, 10,000 items for one person would be a little much. But if you got a person taking pictures,
It depends.
photos, that's going to help.
I mean, if you had the pictures already, like,
Yeah.
it it wouldn't take long. Especially if it was all like one price, and it's like a postcard or something.
Kevin just offered to give me an Auburn hat. I've got to pick his videos apart. And I didn't even watch the video. Somebody sold him out and told me in one of my chats.
Ooh.
Oh,
It wasn't me. I didn't watch it. He said that.
let's see. I'm going to do something here.
It is on the base rate. It's not on the holiday rate. The holiday rate is going to end, and then they're going to put the holiday rate back. Is what they're going to do. They got used to all that money. So I even went as far this week as to get the white tubs. Dave, you're going to be shocked. I actually got the white tubs, and I was going to start using them and start calling in pickups. My phone is set. My phone tells me every night, make the UPS order.
Yeah.
But the problem is that my postal lady has a back issue, and she needs another surgery, but they won't do it for a while, and so she won't go see employee health because they're going to put her out because she can't do the job like she should. She got here the other night at 9 o'clock. That means it misses the truck coming out of here in the afternoon. That means it's I add a day instead of me driving it up there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ron, who is that? Is that I'm sure that's not Oregon winning. I have to go check. It's hey, Dan, I'll go Indiana. Please beat Oregon worse than Alabama got beat, so people will shut the fuck up. God. Oh, you said it wrong on the podcast, correctly on your channel. I got you. There's so much to keep up with. It's easy to misspeak on this stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I'm a nobody. Nobody pays attention to what I say. But you got to pick and choose your battles and understand what's important. You can control them all. I've already gone through the last postal increase. I didn't mess with. I absorbed it. So I've increased all my shipping rates by 10% to get ready for this one. I haven't decided what to do about the media store. I need to see what it does to media mail rates before I make a decision on that. So Eric, on the CDs, they are being promoted after 30 days. That's like 3.1% after 30 days. If I can remember, I have to keep. And it's going to be like a rolling whatever because I'm going to set a date I'm going to tell chat to remind me once a month, every month to put promoted on. And so that's the way I'm going to do it. You heard media isn't changing. Dusty, I hope you're right. Let's ask my assistant and see what she says. In the new postal rate changes for Jan 2026. What is the change for media mail? I didn't say medical. We'll get her on that.
Can you get on this, please? Get to work.
I didn't give her a name yet. Pirate ship posted updates. Oh yeah, I'm gonna resell till until they till somebody pushes the button that puts me in the furnace, or or the rapture. Those are my two end dates. 100%. Uh Indiana's tough, man. They're a beast. They are a well-oiled team. God, they're a good team. You know who they look like? Ron, you know who they look like? Who did he work for 3 years? Listen to his interviews this week. He told you in the first year of working for Saban, he learned more about coaching football than he had his entire career. And he spent 2 more years with him after that. In his first year of coaching with Nick Saban, he learned more about coaching football. I use ChatGPT, Dusty, but I do use Gemini if I got the browser open just for general questions. He learned more about coaching college football from Nick in a year than he had his entire career. He's in his mid-60s now. So all four coaches that were in the semifinals were all coached for Saban at one point. Alabama's coach, not so much. He was just handpicked by Saban.
Dark Horse, what part of rural North Carolina are you in? Because if you get out of Greensboro, Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte, Asheville, you're in rural North Carolina.
Larry, you do realize it's 28-7, 2 minutes to go in the first half, and they've got the ball on the Oregon 19. It could be 35-7 at halftime. But there's so many things to pay attention to. Don't lose focus of the entire picture. Running your business. That's why I'm tired of remembering it all. I'm tired of trying, and I want to be more in touch with the numbers in this business. And so that's why I'm using ChatGPT. I'm trying every morning. Every morning it gives me a recap. Every day I put in how much I listed, how many items I listed for both stores, and then the sales for all three stores. And it'll tell me based on your weekly goal. Like this morning it said I had 51% of the media goal and 48% of the bearded picker store goal. Listings were I was an average of $30 behind on one, and I was even on the media store. We just tracked the number. I need to do 74 a day on that store, and I was down a little bit, but I listed 115 a day, and Jacob just dropped off 120. So I think we just caught up. And so it's really, and then every week I put in last year's sales. I give it a report for last year's sales, and it tells me, and it's going to go over how am I doing against last year? How am I doing against my goals? Do I need to make adjustments? The one, and make decisions about moving forward. What I've got planned for the weeks, and like I think I've scheduled Tuesday at 2 to record a video. It'll tell me these are so far the things that are on your schedule. So just trying to use it to stay organized and let it calculate the numbers for me, to basically be an assistant and accountant is basically what I'm looking forward to each morning too. And also it's helping me write scripts for videos, which I've never done that before. So I'll be recording the first one this weekend, which is really weird. Gonna try to record. Goal is to put up 3 to 5 shorts a week and 1 to 2 videos. But I'm like, how do you figure out the time? List Easier is giving me the time to do that. I have to be a media mogul just like Kevin. And I've told it what my goals are and what my styles are and what my objectives are. And it's trying to help coach me through doing some of the. I was going to ask you about that, John. I have a Facebook business account and it's got some followers, but I know you're having a lot of success, and I pay attention to everything you've been doing, and I'm impressed uh, with your antics. Somebody said something, and John finally said, "I'm just saying this for engagement. It's not necessarily that I believe some of this stuff." Because I know Facebook pays a lot for engagement. So I have been cross posting a little bit over there. I need to be doing it. He's writing scripts for the channel. I'm posting this comment.
What? What?
Where are you posting this comment?
What? Just drops off.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I gotta go check on something.
Larry, they're gonna go through Miami like a knife through a hot knife through butter. Man, John. That's really impressive. You need a real phone that you can actually talk to people so I can call you. Besides that half-ass throwaway phone you normally used to play with. But there's so much to this. There's so much to reselling to keep track of that I was struggling. I was struggling with the organization, and then seeing all the Commonwealth collections. Okay, I got you. Yeah, seeing all the organization that this was providing me really got me thinking. And I saw some videos about using ChatGPT. I forget the guy's name. He's made a lot of money in business on, and he makes a lot of YouTube channels. Makes a lot of YouTube videos. I'll get you his name, and got me thinking about doing this.
Corey.
No Lord, the guy's name is Dan Martell. I've been watching a lot of his content, and is really doing. He's been doing a lot of videos and coaching and talking about ChatGPT. What did Corey say?
Leave his comment. Yeah, we've all gotten into like the dumb, long-winded debate with ChatGPT. Beginning, it was fun.
Let me. I could answer that question in about 30 seconds. And I started. So I finished last year. I did the whole Father Mike and the Bible podcast in a year, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going and go over again. And it was in verse 2 or verse 3, Corey, where he says, "The firmament." We are not a giant orb hurtling through space, doing circles around the earth as we hurtle.
Okay, what did I come into?
Just
You're circling the earth, hurtling through space.
in the ice wall.
The ice wall.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the ice wall. You gotta watch out for the lizard people in the ice wall.
Yeah.
They'll get you every time.
That was a good picture Josh put up.
Oh Lord, what picture did he put up?
Not Josh.
Jake.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Lots of ice wall.
I haven't checked it out yet, but
Haven't either.
yeah, running the business of if you're gonna graduate to a business owner and run a business. See, the next thing I have in ChatGPT is the GPT do is, can't say that fast too much. Country boys just struggles I'm gonna reread Profit First next month. I'm supposed to be finished with Eat That Frog in the next 4 days, which I'll finish it this weekend. Then I've got 7 days to recap. It's already using that terminology as I talk back and forth with ChatGPT. and then we will roll profit first in. So I'm gonna try to
That's fun.
really think through the business of profit first through the business, because that book was a good one a couple years ago when I read it through, but when you got so much going on, it's hard to roll this thing in. So I'm gonna try to see if it'll give some coaching and some talking through of how to implement that in the business to really track profits to the business.
It molds well with Eat My Frog, because I just did Eat My Frog and now I'm doing Profit First, and it's just reminding you of shit you already pretty much fucking know. Like, you can stop
100%.
around, you know. Like,
But I've not been good about checking, doing the accounting. Jennifer and I've been talking a long time about doing the accounting work every month, doing a real review of your business and your financials every month. We talked about it for the last couple of years and we've not done it. And I'm trying to commit myself to doing that this year. And I'm like, how am I going to get all these numbers right? It's going to have chat help me out with these things.
he found the wall, dude. Look.
I mean, these are beautiful pictures.
No trickery here.
Damn right he found the ice wall.
See it? Look, it's right. He's looking at it. Thing's huge. That's like miles away. I had to zoom in.
So for those that don't know, Jacob is not here. He's gone for 3 weeks. He is on an Antarctic cruise. He and I think, is David the youngest brother? I forget the order of all of them. There's 8 of them, and I know Jacob's the oldest, and I don't know how David might be the youngest, or he's close to the youngest. But so they're out having a good time. So they do a lot of things together. They've done trips to Alaska together. They've driven across the country together. So he and his brother they do a lot of good stuff. So
They're doing it while they can. So you get old like me, Scott, Todd, and Ron.
or till one of them finds a lady friend.
He's a
There it is.
you got to do it while you can.
His other brothers and sisters are all putting out kids like Amish people. So I think there's 2 of them that have got 3 kids each. So yeah. So this was his gift to himself after 10 years. He has been in real estate for 10 years. He wanted to evict some penguins. That's it. That's a good one, John. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna send him a text. Ask him, is he thinking about evicting penguins yet? Yeah, Ron. Yeah, you saw what they did to us. Y'all thought we played bad. We didn't lose by this bad, and they're losing this bad at halftime, dude. Just think about that. They've already played this team once and only lost by a few points. Indiana is that much better. It's insane how good Indiana's playing. I'll accept any apology all you people, Alabama haters, had against us. That's one of them. Signetti's done an amazing job. Indiana's a great team. God, we didn't have a chance. They stomped our. And I have not said that for a long time, since before Saban. We got our asses stomped. I'm telling you. And it's not even that they're that overpowering or anything. They're just a well-oiled team. You are playing a team. The line blocks together. Everything is a coordinated movement. It is like watching a symphony of a team move together and synchronized. It's crazy. No, John.
Dr. Scott tonight.
He did try calling me. I didn't answer. He texted me. I didn't answer. It's not legal in Alabama. You can't do DraftKings or any of that stuff here. You have to go across the state line, which is 12 miles. Yeah, Harlan bets on baseball and does DraftKings and that kind of stuff, but I don't know if he's still doing that. But he was at one time. He was about every other day. He's driving to Tennessee to get physically across the line to be able to place his bets and then turn around and leave.
Can you not get a VPN?
then they won't allow it.
They won't. I don't know anything about it except that their YouTube commercials are flipping
They basically
irritating as
Yeah,
hell.
they won't allow it.
Alabama. She said no fucking way.
Just in no fucking way. That's right.
No fucking way.
There's a lot. We don't have a lottery. There's all kinds of craziness. There are there are dry counties, and this is the weirdest thing. Alabama has some dry counties. Yeah, Dusty. I'm only 10 miles, 12 miles from Tennessee. We live about 10 miles north of Huntsville. So I'm 8 miles from Hazel Green, which is 4 miles from the line. But there's dry counties, Tom, that you can go to a little city in the middle of a county who has passed their laws saying they can sell beer and alcohol in the city, but as soon as you get out of the city limits, you can't sell it. So they call it partially wet counties,
Right.
where they used to be all dry, but now
They're just moist.
yeah, that's what I looked it up. That's what they did call it, moist. That's exactly what they call it, moist.
Scott, you familiar with North Carolina? Do you remember when Blowing Rock and Boone was dry counties? You had to drive to McDowell County to buy beer, and Boone and Blowing Rock is where all the North Carolina ski resorts were at. So if you ran out while you were up there, you had to drive. God, you had to drive depending on the time. I mean, how much snow's on the ground, an hour to get a 6-pack of beer.
And then there are certain states like the content of beer is different. Like if you buy beer in Mississippi, it's much weaker than beer in Alabama.
Well, see, South Carolina still has blue laws.
Yeah, we got them here partially.
And you can't buy. Well, Charlotte, you couldn't buy beer on Sundays and liquor, and they.
I think you can buy it after church here now on Sunday.
Yeah, when the Panthers had the stadium, then they had to do a special referendum so they could sell beer in the stadium. But everything changes.
Alabama, you got to be 21. It's 6. Alcohol sales are 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. in this county.
That's for us, same thing. You have a dry day? You have
Madison County can authorize Sunday sales in incorporated area.
Yeah. It's not as bad as it used to. I'm sure before.
Yeah.
South Carolina Sundays were always dry days.
Yeah.
Huntsville's been invaded by so many of these damn Yankees and foreigners that
I think Utah is the worst.
They did not get the hint that we're closed. The traffic is just terrible in this little area. We're not built for the yeah, it's terrible. These people need to go away. Huntsville sucks. Worst place I've ever lived. I'm thinking about moving today.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I remember when all the Ohidians started moving into South Carolina and North Carolina. The Ohioans.
Oh yeah, Wilmington was just as bad because that's one of the first places that you come down south where you get below the freeze line or whatever they call it, to where very rarely. I mean, you didn't go a day without seeing New York plates in Wilmington. I'm like, nobody asked y'all to be here.
Back used to be, I don't know if they still do it or not, but in May they used to have Canadian Week at Myrtle Beach, and all the Canadians would come down in May.
Canadians?
What the hell is a Canadian? What is a Canadian?
That's a Canadian.
Yeah, let's send them all to Memphis. That's a good idea, John. See how long they last. But it's so. Is anything else going on in reselling? The wonderful world of reselling.
Let's see. You talked about postal rates. You talked about
terrible resellers. We talked about running a business, for heaven's sake.
Pirates.
Yeah, well, no, we didn't talk about the pirate. He's not going to show you. He's not going to show you his eye patch anyway. You might know what he looks like and break
Give
the
it
camera.
or
If you want to know what Todd looks like in real life, you need to go to the Nashville meetup.
just think of like Santa Claus with a big
I'm-
eye patch.
Craig, I'm trying not to 3D print.
What is Craig saying?
I can't talk about 3D printing. I'm trying to quit.
No, let's not talk about 3D printing.
All right, how about some puppy porn? What's up, buddy?
What up? No way.
Phoebe wanted me to tell y'all that she hates every single one of y'all,
That's right.
Yeah, if I was there, he'd bark at me for sure.
especially you, Dave. I'll bark at you again.
All damn time.
How old is she now?
5. I'll bark at every one of y'all until you leave.
And if you say anything, I'll tell my mama, and she'll come whoop your ass.
What are you doing out here, buddy? It's raining. What are you doing out here?
Yeah.
Is it still raining down there?
Get him, Sadie.
It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. Yeah, and then be cold. And be cold next week. Return to these 60s temperatures will be gone. Back in the. To the avoid the A1 or the Mini. Don't buy a bed slinger.
Don't do it.
So that mean like is that the P1S or something like that? Is the non-bed slinger? I think.
For where the bed actually moves.
So the other one.
It moves front and backwards. But if you're like Todd, who's rich, you know he can buy the more expensive ones. I bought what was on sale.
So I might get one this summer. I really want to set my. I don't need a distraction. I don't need a. I'm trying to stay focused on, and it's taken me. I give a lot of credit to John. John's like commit to this business over here for 6 months.
Yeah.
It'll teach you and it'll give you some direction and I'm trying to avoid the shiny object because I know it'll throw it would be like putting a stick in the spokes of a bicycle wheel. I don't need that because I know what kind of time it would draw away from me, and I need to continue to focus energy because the one thing Josh was talking about today was talking about getting your time back to really giving yourself some time off. He said that he's doing his best not to work weekends anymore. Really spend more time with his kids while they're still young, and Corey, I've got plenty of people who had printers and stuff. So and so I'm just trying to stay focused on the things I can control and build the business because I'm very ambitious. By the end of the year, the goal is 25,000 listings in the store. In 6 months, it's 15,000. So it's going to take a lot of buying and listing between me and Jacob. Let's see where we are right now. We are currently at how many listings? 63, 61.
63, 61, man.
That's more than me.
I am at. I'm way behind. I'm at 2805.
James, you say bamboo is slow? Wow. What do you use? What do you use?
You said a Core XY. Yeah, so a lot of people around me are getting those printers, and if I needed something, but it's the one thing I would tell you is to know yourself, know your limitations, know what's more. I'm sitting here thinking, what's more important to me? What's more important? I want to. Every year I have the same focus. I want to do some of the longer yard sales. I want to do some of those kind of things, and if a printer means that I'm more distracted, that means I'm not making my business goals. That means I'm not going to be in a position to do the things I want to do. And so I have to make the decision. And each one of you's got to start thinking this way is what makes sense in my life? Another shiny object or push forward with the success I'm starting to see that I want to compound over and over, is not going to it's much more important to me to really get into flex and really push thousands of dollars through these doors than it is to get a printer, because printer's not going to make me any money. What's the 80% of your business? What's going to drive it? It's can I get listings put up? You talk to your momanger. What the hell's a momanger?
What?
You're right, Dark Horse. The reselling community that I hang around with, which pretty much is what everybody else hangs around with, they're they're pretty good old folks. If you're an asshole, you don't hang around long because
Mm.
people just don't put up with it.
Oh damn! Yeah, my code is Commonwealth. It used to be beer's not worthy, but I
Yeah.
I think beer's not worthy got canceled.
Even that happened.
Um, Eric's getting one for his birthday.
I got one for Christmas.
See, that's Eric. You just named the problem with the reason why I can't get one. Is because I know how I am. I would be so focused in making enough profit to pay for the printer that I'd be obsessed with it, and I can't. I can't.
You know, that's not the hard part. The hard part is you've got to create a lot of custom stuff to really make it profitable. And it takes a little bit of time sitting down like with Tinkercad or one of those programs to make stuff.
Yeah, you have to learn all that, and I'm not for that right this second.
It,
I'm gonna be like Todd and just be old and not change.
Get off my lawn.
Oh, damn
Because it's more important to me to continue to build that, so that because that I think that in 24 months will be the main store. It'll be the main focus because it'll be so large. So
What is your average price point over in your media?
I don't know. Last time I checked, it was what was it the other day? 12, a little over 12 and a quarter.
it. Yeah.
I was a little bit ahead of him, but not much.
Yeah. I mean,
He was at 11 something. I was at 12 something.
yeah, 11. I was like 11:09 or 11:21.
Yeah, the big thing is I have bigger sales that come through every now and then. Like yesterday, I sold a cookbook for $92. Today, I sold a album for $100.
Yeah, that was a win.
Yeah, Scott Helfer stay.
Well, just think, Scott. If you just go ahead and get a million things listed, then you can just.
Yeah, I'm at $11.61 per unit.
Where's that at, Dave?
So you have to run the report. Like I did a custom, so I'm still running it from beginning of conception.
Right.
I don't really care about not 90-day whatever. I just want to know where I'm at and is it growing.
Yeah, 90 days is 11.97.
11.90. Yeah, see, it's about the same.
No, I'm sorry, that's 31 days.
Oh yeah, those should be higher. You've been hitting
Custom. October 1st.
All right, bedtime for my old eyeball.
Yeah, I got to go feed the baby too. So.
Yeah. Well, take it easy, Grandpa.
I'm gonna tell you what, my daughter-in-law better get right now. What we're doing is because my son and my daughter-in-law's jobs overlap on Friday nights. He's a lab person at the hospital. She's a nurse,
No,
and so we keep him on Friday nights, Saturday mornings because their jobs overlap and nobody's at home.
that's a great distinction, Ron. You're 100% correct. So,
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Absolutely, you're full time make a living off of it?
Marcia, I didn't ask my AI assistant, and so the AI assistant, I told it that the one thing I was worried about with not getting a printer was, you got to have some fun. You've got to enjoy. You've got to inject some new life, some new stuff, new thoughts into this business. And I told it that I wanted to revisit this again in 6 months. I wanted to look. I wanted to look at judge my numbers for the first 6 months of the year to see, am I hitting my goals? Am I trending up? All the things where I want to be in the first 6 months of the year. And if those are all positive and moving correctly,
Good night.
then maybe I think about with putting parameters on time and scheduling when I can use the thing, and maybe I think about buying one, but not until then. So that was a decision I made. So I put it off for at least 6 months to figure out, because the business goals for me are much more important. I'm in the correct headspace for the first time in a long time about really seeing this vision of building a true business versus no, I just flip shit. And so it's Dusty, I didn't have any idea what I was doing. I just started telling it what I wanted. It used to be where you had to make a prompt. And so I told it that my goal was to have an assistant. I told it I wanted to, have a daily report and be able to look at these numbers, and just started telling it. It took 4 or 5 hours to tune in. It made some mistakes here or there that I caught. But it's, it's almost like now by the time I get to 6 months too, and that much kind of information, and it sees what I do, that it should be able to say, that it's a good or a bad idea. And then I'll ask Marcia, and she can kick me in the ass if I need it. But I just don't want to miss on this opportunity of building this business like I've always wanted it to be, using all the knowledge I have now combined with the AI and with the AI listing. I really think that we're at a precipice and we have a couple year lead before everybody else figures out how the hell we're listening so much and how we're doing these things. And so I don't want to miss it. I really want to focus in on, hey, and I want to be so far ahead and so in tune with it, and it be so organized that if thanks, Marcy, that competition can't touch you because you've got enough of a lead and you're organized. The structure of my business will be sound, and so that's what I'm really looking for.
Yeah, the only one.
Yeah, life does happen. Phoebe, I'm not going inside. I don't care what you say.
She's trying.
Oh, good. Are y'all about to get a treat?
Uh-oh.
And not a Phoebe treat. I gotta go shut the door so she can't come in here. But it's because it's gotten, with all the tools that are available to us now, it's to build something because I don't want any. Jacob helps and he does a nice job helping me with listing, and he could come out here and ship and do some other stuff. And that's the other the goal that I want to have is, if I want to go do one of these long yard sales, I really want. No, I don't want to turn stores off. If we go on, me and Johnny go on vacation, I don't want to. I might not list, but Jacob can come out here and ship and handle whatever I need him to handle, because I've put the systems and processes in place that anybody can step in and do it. You're at a point with now AI listing where you can bulk list or list much faster and more effectively. AI can help you do a lot of things that you can build a substantial business by yourself. It's the environment and the things are there that you can do these things. Teresa actually let you come on. What the heck?
Oh, hey, what's going on, man?
Run in the room.
Oh, she's in another room.
She's running the escape room. I got an hour to kill, so
It's about time we got some new blood.
Figured Jake was gone. I could jump in.
Right?
I can't fill his shoes, but I could be here to fill the square.
You say you're gonna fill the Amish shoes?
Yeah. You got to churn some butter while you're there. You're gonna be the Amish person.
Right?
No,
Raise some puppies.
I'm not there yet, and I've got enough pets.
Yeah, all the things I see you do. I don't know how you keep track of everything that you do, between building businesses and running eBay for stores and
Same way you're doing it right now. I have a business chat set up for each one of my little
Right.
side ventures in GPT.
Yeah.
It's beginning to make a big difference. It really is focusing me in on the numbers and giving me, because that's one of the hard things to do is you get these reports from everywhere, and it's hard to, especially run multiple stores on a platform and be able to tell them apart. And it's helping me give sales goals and a lot of the things that I want to, because I've never been this serious about goals, even though I've talked about them. I've written them down and forgot about them. And this is the year that all the stuff I read, I'm actually going to try to put into practice.
Now, it's nice when you set up separate chats for each one of your little ventures, whatever you have going on. Like we have the Grams and Pops channel, we have the 4 eBay stores, we have the website that I talked to you about. That's kind of an experiment in the background. We just have all kinds of stuff going on.
I was doom scrolling and a postcard came up.
Yeah,
I had it. I was checking that out. That's cool, man.
It's doing good. I mean, those videos are getting, anywhere between a couple hundred views a piece to 1,000, 1,700 views. So it's starting to build steam, but it's just an experiment. Like I'm not expecting anything from it, but I set aside a box of different types of ephemera that'll be just on that, just to see if the experiment pans out or doesn't pan out.
Yeah.
And I'll give it 6 months and we'll see. But the different chats in GPT keep everything separate. But then I have one chat that's my CEO chat that sees all of them. And it's pretty good about telling me, like, if I ask it, like, it'll tell me you need to cut this one out. Like, that's why my 3D printing channel went away. GPT is like, you're stretched too thin, you can't do it. This one's not going to return. It's not going to return and meet your goals, your financial goals, or your time goals.
Right.
So this piece has to be cut out, and you might not like it, but you should do it. And that's why that one got put on the back burner. It's pretty good about keeping me on track.
So that's very interesting. So I have one doing the YouTube and so I might be better served just creating one for the YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is completely separate. Actually, I have 2 chats for my YouTube channel because we do the normal Wednesday videos.
Right.
And then we do our Saturday shop talk. And those 2 I consider 2 separate series on the same channel. So it treats them differently. It knows, like with our Saturday shop talk, I just go through and screenshot all the comments on both videos from the past week. And I give them to that chat every week. And then it tells me, go ahead and go do the video, answer the questions. And it writes a description and all that stuff for me, and hashtags and YouTube tags and all that. But then on the Wednesday video, we have to get more active with trying to figure out topics to put in that video, which is insanely hard. The people that have been doing this for so long, like Kevin and them guys, I don't know how you do it. Like we've been doing it for 4 years, and every week when Monday rolls around, I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, I got to come up with a topic that we haven't done 8 times.
He comes up with something every day, for God's sakes.
And it's insane. I don't know how. Like, I know you talk about the same topics over and over. I know that happens.
Right.
But for me, we'll get ready to record, and it'll be, okay, let's sit down and come up. What are we doing this week? What's out there that everybody's talking about this week? Let's talk about it. But it's freaking reselling. You buy it, you list it, you ship it. After a while, you're like, this shit is the boringest, easiest. Like, what do you talk about?
So are you going to, from now on, just start feeding it 7 of Kevin's videos every week until come up with a Wednesday topic every week?
I did that once, and it just said, you're not smart enough. Try again.
It said you're boring. Enough of you.
I have a hard time dragging a story out for an hour
Right?
So I'm not good. Kevin's really good at building a storyline. Like it's got a middle, a beginning, and an end, and it's a complete story. And sometimes it drives me nuts getting to the end of the story. Like I just want to know what happens.
You ain't the
Just
only one.
just fast forward 40 minutes and find out. But he's really good at putting together a story. We're not that good at that.
Grams and Pops.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Grams and Pops vintage. The shop talk I've been having more fun with than anything because it's literally just gather the comments from the previous week for both channels and go do something in the shop and answer the questions. The hardest part about that is trying to talk while I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too simple for that. Like my brain shuts off when I'm doing something. So it's
Yeah,
hard to balance that, but it's a fun series.
Phoebe, I'm not going inside. I know,
The dog wants you in.
I know the heat and blanket's
Yeah,
great.
it's funny. You just sit there and stare at him like,
I'm not going inside, Phoebe.
let's go.
You just need a box of treats out there.
Oh, they're out here. She knows it.
Where's the little bed? She don't have the little bed anymore?
It got wet in the rain today.
Put her in a food cone. She'll lay right down.
You had the little perfect little cubby for them to chill out. They would chill
I'm
out.
not going inside. But yeah, it's so I'm gonna do that then. So I guess this weekend that'll be one of my goals is to break the YouTube channel off and then create a CEO channel.
Shit, now you
Yeah,
got
the
me.
CEO chat is really helpful because it split my business up. I have it split it up in a cool way that I wouldn't have necessarily split it up. I have a content division. I have a products division, like the 3D printed products we sell, anything we sell, the software we sell, Promo Nomo, that's my products division. So we have the content division, the product division. We have my website, which is our media division, which is our Grams and Pops website, our blog, our email list, all that stuff. It puts that in a separate division, and our email newsletter that we send out every now and then. That's kind of in with the media, and then it tells me what to do in each division if I want to, because then it just makes a big circle. You put out a video that talks about XYZ, and then you mention some of your products, you sell your products, and you send those videos over to your blog and create media over there and get people on your email list, and then you email them, tell them to watch the next video. Like it makes a nice little circle of, like, it ties everything together where it was all just jumbled up and just a million things we were doing. It kind of built them into a multi-division company, which is still tiny, and we're not doing everything we should, but that's where GPT really came in handy, is it tied it all together.
Yeah, see that you do a good job because you're way ahead of me than using this, and you're some of the inspiration for talking to you and how this is working for you. I wanted some of that same organization, that same tracking, that same somebody. It truly is like getting in. I think I told you it's like getting an expert opinion on your business and being psychoanalyzed at the same time.
Harbor Shop, did I see your question? What
Ron,
question?
I put the link up there, Ron.
Oh, Graham, yeah.
Unless you're talking about the question on my channel, we recorded Saturday Shop Talk today right before we came here. If it was on there, I answered it. I missed a few. I noticed that I keep the questions screenshotted on my phone, and I miss a few when I'm going through because we were doing inventory while we were reading. Mm-hmm. Teresa's really good at multitasking. Well, she's not. Women think they're good at multitasking.
That was awesome.
They think they're good at multitasking, but they just do both jobs halfway. I'm just horrible at multitasking. My brain literally does one thing at a time. So I miss a few comments every now and then.
But that's the goal. I want to be to that point where you are, to where I can make decisions and do things that are smart for me in the business and my time management versus just I've always just winged it. And
I should start selling my Raspberry Pi boxes. You would love that thing. I have Raspberry Pi set up, and you can actually make all, like, Grok and GPT and Gemini argue with each other and give you the answer they all decide on is the best answer, but they have to agree. And you would like that. I mean, that makes a difference because GPT is full of shit like a quarter of the time.
Yeah.
It's just completely off base. But when they all have to agree, it gets really interesting. Like you start getting much better answers.
So is that what you do in your chats? Is make them agree before they give you any advice, like in your CEO chat?
If it's important, not most of the time I don't, but if it's important, and I do challenge GPT a lot, it'll give me an answer, and I'll tell it, I'll basically debate with it. I'll argue with it, like why is this the right answer? Like what do you have to back that up? Because I see it this way. And then it'll either tell me, "Oh yeah, you're right, I misspoke," or it'll challenge me back. In which case, we go back and forth.
Yeah, because some of the numbers I noticed it was wrong, and I'm like, "Did you do that number right? Can you recheck that? It looks wrong." And they'll come back and say, "Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't do this."
Yeah, it'll unmath math real quick. GPT does not always do math well. Like when we were building Promo Nomo, when we set up the business side of that inside of GPT to structure that, it was giving me crazy numbers. Like if you can get 50 users signed up, you'll be doing $12,000 a month in revenue. I'm like, no, you won't. You charge $14 a month. How the hell does that math?
Yeah, right.
Like you really have to watch it when you're asking it for math because it will mess math up.
Yeah, because I had it just adding this, and this, and I'm like, because like the first day I went through it, the third day I went through it, I'm like, so I said morning recap, and it comes up and says your listings are for this and this. I'm like, I listed more than that yesterday. Are you sure? And it's like, oh wait a minute, we didn't add Tuesday in.
That's why I haven't jumped in. I'm like, I don't know if I trust it all yet or want to put the time in to make it. You know what I mean? Like I've just used it as an assistant when I need it for something pretty simple.
I find it makes a better co-CEO than it does an assistant at this point. An assistant would get math right all the time. An assistant would give you the right answer every time you asked. And if they didn't have it, they'd go verify it and give you the right answer. But a co-CEO will challenge you on your ideas.
Yeah.
And make you think things through on a level that you wouldn't have and come up with new ideas. So I find it makes a way better co-CEO than an assistant. And that's kind of how I use it.
Yeah, so Josh, that's the plans, and that's what I'm doing is just pouring forward just a full 6 months of work, 6 more months of work. I really want to build this thing for a solid year to see what happens in a year, and to roll the rest of everything I continue to learn in this one back roll into the Bearded Picker store, so that because it generally makes more dollars per item, and so but it was quick to say. I've noticed that it's much more effective with promoted listings on the Bearded Picker side because you have a higher dollar promoted, you're getting more return. So it's these things that you necessarily don't think about.
Oh, I see what Harbor Freight was, or Harbor's. Why do I call him Harbor Freight? He was asking about. He was asking about Promo Nomo. That's up to you, Harbor. When you sign up for Promo Nomo, anything you have in campaigns currently, it'll respect those. It won't touch them. If you want it to handle all your products, just go into your campaigns tab and into your campaigns. You don't have to pull products out just in the campaign. Anything not in a campaign, it'll pick up, and then you just set your rates and your time frames, and it'll pick up everything and start setting them based on where you do it. We do it different depending on what store we do. So if we're doing like our main Grams and Pop store, we have 0 to 30 days at 0%, and then we go to 2% and then 6%. But on my ephemera store, we do it different. We do 0 to 60 days at 0, and then 2%, and then 4% or something like that. So we set it up per store depending on what we're doing.
The one thing I've noticed about, especially with the media store too, is even though it's more of a popular thing, you're still waiting for that buyer. It's not. It's much more related to antiques than it is other things because you
got to give them more time.
You got to give it more time, and so promoting earlier doesn't bring the results in that store that it does in the main store.
It's like the ephemera store. I think we're either at 60 or 90 days for our first promotion. And then we also have best offers turned off. I think on that one, I have best offers turned off for 90 days. And then it kicks best offer on. And that made way more. That was actually a customer suggestion that we add best offer to that. That actually made a huge difference. Turning best offers off on those early products. We never used to sell anything that was not a best offer on that store. Everything was an offer.
Hey,
Now,
Teresa,
maybe a third of them.
be quiet back there, Teresa. We're trying to have business in here.
Yeah. Better speaking, man.
But it's yeah. So Josh, yeah, the big thing for me is with really testing out Flex and to see where it's coming. I'm excited for how efficient I can make both stores. I really think the exponential growth of my eBay stores is going due to the fact that the listing is the thing that I'm the worst at. All of a sudden, became the easiest thing. That's the scary part. The thing that I hated the most and held me back the most just became the easiest freaking part.
It did, yeah. It changed the game.
It's like forcing you to. You know what I mean? If you don't have your shit together now, like, dude, it's gonna be fucked up later. Like, it's like just forcing.
Mr. Sadie, we don't
often,
we don't end and run new campaigns. We make one campaign on your store, and that's the one we use to add and remove products from, and it just stays up. I've heard of other people ending their campaigns and then creating new ones. I think Scott, you guys do that sometimes, don't you?
I do. I'm doing it. So I'm doing it as a test with this store. My store is 2 months younger than Scott's, and I'm doing the old 7-day.
Yep.
Trying to get in between.
I've heard that.
I got to look at my sales, but it seems to be pretty consistent with growth week over week. So.
Yeah, and I've heard that being kind of like an end and sell similar, but for the campaign side.
Like my business,
but I haven't.
So
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I don't know what to really think from the results yet. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I don't know. It's all theory to me at this point. I can't say that's a great idea or a bad idea. I don't know.
Yeah,
we've always just made a campaign and let it run, and it performs the way it should.
So did I. Like when I opened up my old store, I had no idea that I just had this like really old campaign, and then so I've been trying it on the other store, and I'm seeing more action now with the other store. Not much. I don't do a lot. It's kind of my redheaded stepchild of all the stores, you know what I mean? But
Harbor's Hope says, as you enter new, when does the time frame start? It starts as soon as it picks up the product. So it'll pick up your products from your eBay stores every 6 hours. It'll pick up new products. So it'll go based on that. Now it does also, because of a customer suggestion, a lot of our customers are using Nifty, so they end and sell similar however often they set it for. It will respect your end and sell similar. So once we pick up your item with Promo Nomo, it puts a timestamp on it. If you end and sell similar, it gives it a new ID in eBay. When we go to pull those products again, it's going to match that item up with the old item ID so that you don't lose the age on that item. So it'll still promote it based on its real age instead of the new end and sell similar age, so long as you don't make any major changes to it.
So are you on drugs? Are you in your coherent right mind?
Me or Harlan?
Harlan had gallbladder surgery Wednesday.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't take any of the heavy stuff. I just took, was it Tylenol? That's all I took. It was Tylenol.
He's tough. You don't need that.
That's what she's telling you took. There's no telling what she gave you.
Right?
It's on to me.
He said, I don't know, but it's working.
I woke up 2 days later. I don't know. I don't know what's going
on.
Sadie, I would actually like to hear more about that. Starting a campaign or ending a campaign and restarting it, giving it a boost, like a new item boost type thing.
Yeah, so
I keep hearing that, but I haven't seen any evidence of it being true, so I don't know.
So Dusty, when he was alive, was the mad scientist of this kind of stuff, Alabama Pickers, and he figured out that you would get a little more traction. It was before they did So this was before they had the where they would change it for you, and so you could index. You were basically he was basically doing every day, redoing his promoted listing. So he was re-indexing every, and he felt that you got a. It's almost like a newly listed bump. You got kind of pushed in front of because you re-upped and took the promoted listing thing, and even Big John was so convinced about it after he started using it. He did it twice a day. He had his assistant in and do relist on promotions twice a day.
Well, it's moving.
Yeah, Scott, well, Scott, you know me. I call bullshit on everything. Like, if I don't know if that's true or untrue, but my initial knee jerk reaction to anything like that is bullshit. Prove it.
I would
and
say
if I could prove it, I'll buy it.
I would say a lot of it is like so movement is extremely important. So Amazon, you know what I mean? It's extremely important for movement in certain scenarios, not all. You know what I mean? But just the price, just having the ability to move index price throughout certain time frames, or you know what I mean? Throughout the competition, you know what I mean? Creates.
Yeah, there's definitely some logic behind it.
There's a lot of logic to it, you know what I mean? And I think that eBay is very surrounded by that, in that all movement is positive movement for your account. So that could be sales, even if you didn't list every day. If your store sold shit every day, a lot of it over and over and over again, really fast, like that movement alone is still just as good as stuffing your store full of more shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I know for a good 2 years, we kind of bought into a lot of the stuff just from watching YouTube and doing, you get recommendations on all kinds of stuff, and a lot of it is kind of old boy theory. And it took us 2 years before we finally said, okay, but is it true? And started trying to prove out some of it. Promoted listings, we actually had to do the experiment. We had to prove it to ourselves, and we did. We had multi-quantity of items where we had 200 of one item, and we split them up in two listings, 100 here, 100 there. Same listing, one promoted, one not. And we didn't look at how many sales we made or how fast they moved. We looked at over a 30, 60, 90-day period, what was the net from both listings. Promoted listings won. Hands down, it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
We proved that promoted listings worked and made us more money to us, not just to eBay. So we're very active about trying. When we hear stuff like that, I want to sit down and figure out with somebody, how do we prove it, or is it bullshit? Because we hear a lot of that BS in this community.
It'd be hard to prove. I think it'd be hard to prove that.
It is hard.
That one.
Well, like it's like proving Amazon's buy box.
It is hard.
Good luck. I've studied it. I know a lot about it, and I know a lot of triggers and things that you can do against Amazon, against third-party sellers. The shit works, but it's not all proven perfect theory. You know what I mean? I still can't prove it. I can suspect all I want and show you patterns.
Some stuff you can't. You just can't. That doesn't mean it's true, but some stuff there's no way to logically test.
Harley, Kent thinks you had a pump put in. That's what your surgery was. for your pending nuptials, you had to go get a pump. That's what he. That's what he thinks.
Gosh!
Congratulations, I guess.
They took stuff out. They didn't put anything in.
I would say all three platforms make their own.
If you are a person that believes in the nuclear reset, I would tell you, don't do it this weekend. They're having issues. Josh,
with Inland Sell Similar
through the programmer, he's been talking to their devs. There's a known issue with ending the Sell Similar, where it's losing pictures.
It's also changing shipping, isn't it? I heard that too. It was if you end and sell similar, it's changing your shipping on your items.
So they're having some struggles with that right now. So be careful if that's there's a lot of people that do that every so often. If you're one of there's 75 of us in here. If you're somebody that uses that, be careful with that right now, because there's known issues that are struggling with right now.
I saw Josh in here earlier. I wonder he might know more about it than anybody. If you're using a program like Nifty, for example, that ends and sells similar for you, if they end and sell similar and they set all your items at free shipping because eBay's having a glitch, what liability do they have in that? Like I would think that'd be a pretty big liability issue when you're ending and selling similar on a product.
Yeah.
Even if it's not your mistake. And that would be making me worry right now if I was somebody like Nifty.
I don't know. If we only had a lawyer, we could ask.
Maybe that's the difference between selling similar and relisting.
Harlan, are you a lawyer?
Nah.
No.
Person,
Is your soon-to-be wife a lawyer?
person said, Miss Out Harlan, are you a lawyer? Yes, she's an attorney.
What was the question? She said.
If there's a known glitch where, like eBay is, if you're selling when you sell similar, is changing the shipping or losing pictures, and a company has a program that'll do that for you and advertises, we'll end and sell similar for you, and then it changes all your parameters, even though it's eBay's fault. Does that company
If it
have
changed if it changed all your items to free shipping and you lost a few $1,000s, do they have liability?
No, you're supposed to review it before you renew it. I mean, just like my AI listers I use, I have to check them before I hit post.
Well,
But I think Nifty does it automatically, though, don't they? They'll end them and resell automatically, I think.
might that be the difference? The sell similar versus relist. So if you're selling similar, you're recreating the listing and you're responsible for changing it versus relisting, right? Does that happen with relisting where you're getting that same error when you're simply just relisting it and trying to capture your watchers and continue the thing moving on by?
And I'm not saying this is happening with Nifty, so nobody from Nifty sue me for defamation here. I'm not saying that's happening.
I'm posing the question. I don't know if it's different. I don't do it that often. So.
So is it happening when eBay automatically relists you after whatever 90 days or how often it does? Is it happening?
Good question.
Okay,
no, well, probably not, because you keep the same item ID then.
Well, I know the only difference with relist is that you're keeping the watchers, the history, you know what I mean, the traffic through that.
You keep the item ID. Yep.
Right. Well, I'm just thinking from a perspective of eBay, this functions this way better versus sell similar is recreation. So you're telling said software to recreate it, and wouldn't the onus be on you for not
I would think so.
presenting it correctly? You know what I mean? It's not on eBay. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a glitch. Maybe it's a glitch, the communication between the APIs. I don't know, like if you're doing with that type of app, but I would say
either way, I think I'd be worried right now.
If you did it manually on the eBay side, you'd still be required to vet that listing. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I think that too. And I do, they do prefer the free shipping, of course, because they're not paying for it. So I can see them automatically defaulting to that. Unless you just didn't have it in your business policies at
I was
all.
going to say it could be a business policy issue glitch too. Like some people have a lot of policies. Some people don't.
I think it's kind of across the board. And maybe they're just sabotaging in and sell similar because they don't want us doing it. I don't know.
What's the point? Like, why did I can't ever see the companies like trying to sabotage it personally. You know what I mean? Like there's usually a function for it. You know what I mean?
Well, I think
are we really using it correctly? I don't know. Like,
well, no, it's being abused. I mean, that's obvious.
I mean, like,
I think some of the platforms are discouraging it because we have so much outside traffic now from Google and different things that they want a history so it gets indexed in Google. And if you do the nuclear reset all the time, then you lose all your Google indexing.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I think that's probably more true than anything else I've heard.
Go send me a bill. Man, that was expensive.
Yeah, I can see that, Josh.
Yeah, I know Scott's talked about how much outside traffic he has, and the more I've used AI, the more I get visits from outside, and they know that. And so, if it doesn't have, if it's a brand new listing, while that may be higher in eBay, it's going to be way lower in Google. So they're trying to balance, I think.
Well, eBay does have good, like I've seen some really good SEO where I'm doing random searches and eBay's got a pretty nice link right up there with everybody else. And I think that's where the promoted kind of plays a role. Like if you really want to be seen for that, say, particular artist with a CD or something, you know what I mean? Like page one, you want to be up above the ads.
It would be
You
so
might
Dave,
have to be promoted. You know what I mean? To even
so Dave, we're looking for ourselves, and we are AI created, so we're optimized over there. It would be it,
like
it would be more interesting to look up for items that we know aren't created AI a lot.
Well, I was just doing random like artists per artist, like no particular album, just that artist in its entirety, and then trying to see. Remember, I kind of did one on you and I one night, and I was really surprised that like Scott and I showed up. And I'm incognito, you know what I mean? Like, and we were showing up in the search, you know, and some we were promoting, some we weren't. So it's like you're trying to wrap your head around like but the SEO is there. You're definitely like on page one, and like, oh shit, there's 3-4 different albums, you know. So it's working. It's driving it, you know what I mean? Like that's important. It's kind of weird. District was like that in the beginning. Like I tested that for a while. Like it was getting really good SEO, but then like no results. You know what I mean? Like no sales. It would show up. You know,
Is that still a thing? Are people still doing District?
it's just a different way. It's all live. Like to buy like that, I don't know. I don't think it works like that really, right?
It's a rough platform to make a go at it.
Yeah.
It's not an easy platform to build. We kind of, in our last two videos, we kind of admitted defeat with our own marketplace, and it was going good, but it takes a lot of work and energy to keep one of those going. You've got to keep people excited all the time and coming back and using it. It's tough, and District doesn't make it easier. I mean, if it had been my own site, my own back end, where I could do some of the things, some of the marketing we should have been able to do, some of the analytics we should have been able to do, it would have made it easier, but it's a tough platform to make a go on. I think we're going to let the dollar auction go.
Yeah, when I first talked to them several years ago, you know, I quickly realized it doesn't meet up to who I am, because I'm the worst self promoter, and I have to go self promote my own damn site. Yeah, I'm out.
Landshark, I don't think that's true, Landshark. Matter of fact, I know that's not true. If you start a District marketplace, you'll see the marketplace owner, unless you're talking about District themselves, the marketplace owner isn't the one making money on those platforms.
Not much, no.
They're just not. I mean, you can have some really big numbers in sales. You're not making crap.
Yeah. So like 2%, 3% at best.
2% if you're lucky.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like yeah, at best.
As much as people complain, it truly it's hard to beat the traffic and the performance of eBay, even with all their issues.
Oh, it's very hard.
Well, wasn't District kind of a knockoff of Whatnot, kind of live selling?
Kind of.
Everybody was like, if you're going to do District, then why not just do Whatnot? You have the crowd, you have the people on Whatnot already, right?
I think District is more of a. I mean, it's kind of custom built for people who have a social media following to pull over there, but so's Whatnot. I mean, they're both kind of the same thing. So yeah, I mean, Whatnot kind of seems. I think the only thing District is trying to do to separate themselves from Whatnot is you can kind of create your own District platform where you're not part of District as a whole. You're just your own thing.
Yeah.
And do your live selling there, so that you're not sharing your audience with everyone else.
You have to have your own following to bring with you.
You do.
So if you did not have that, then District would be tough. It would seem like you'd
very
be off to go for Whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be very tough. It is very tough.
It seems like a lot of work to keep it going.
It is. It's a constant.
Like you can't have.
It takes constant effort. Like you could hate on Dave and them guys over there for Dibdit and Kevin and them guys, but I'll tell you what, they're putting some hustle behind that thing. Like that's so much damn work.
Well, more sales equates more work to more function. You know, more touch things. Like it all adds up at the end of the day.
Yeah. Harlan is
at the end of the day, they're all just going to end up selling soap. So
yeah, right.
it's 42 to 15 in the third.
42 to what?
42 to 15 in the third. Maybe Alabama wasn't as terrible as everybody's screaming. I think Indiana is just that much better than other teams.
I think when they played Oregon this year, wasn't it 20-20 or something like that at one point? They've gotten really good since they've beat Oregon last.
Yes. The more that team has played together, the more they've come together, for sure.
That's amazing.
Found a cheat code.
Yeah, it's it's definitely made for. I mean, look Jocelyn. She's huge over there. The size and what she's built, and she's has such a loyal following that followed her over there. It's made for that kind of person. Someone.
Yeah, it's a grind.
She's killing it over there. You got to respect the work they put into it.
Hell yeah,
absolutely.
Well, how many years ago was it, Scott, when me and you and there was 2 or 3 other people at times, we did the live selling on your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
shit, I was buying from you guys. Like,
I think Steve did some.
a bunch.
There's a couple other people, I can't remember who all did it, but it was fun with them. I mean, we did well for a long time.
We know somebody local that still sells live on their YouTube channel. They sell books live on YouTube, and she does okay doing it. But yeah, I'd never seen anybody do that until I think just last year we stumbled into. Angie Resells used to do some of that. I think maybe still does.
No, there's people out there that are still grinding and doing it. Like Hooked on Picking, they got their own shop and side little. They've been doing it for
people
years.
do it on Instagram too. I've heard.
They do two different types of sales. Some they'll do like one episode's a flash sale thing where they just bang, 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 and then the other one's like a grouped, flea market, pick estate sale picks and stuff like that. And
I know if you're
just keep it
if
going.
you're pretty or have a decent personality, that's a good hustle to get into. If you look like this and have my personality, that's not a good hustle to try and get into. I'll just keep selling on eBay where my face doesn't matter.
Yeah, didn't Chartier? He sold one night. He sold a bunch of was it Pokemon or what kind of?
Cards, yeah, Pokemon cards.
Man, he had some stuff go crazy. I don't know what the people were, or was it Pokemon or Magic?
Kevin says
I don't know what they were. They were something.
He had something, and a couple people thought he had something really good because he sold lots of cards for what, $300 or $400 or more, I think.
Kevin, I think you guys missed a marketing opportunity when you did the all over body jelly hands with Carrie. Why was he using syrup instead of Commonwealth honey? That was a perfect marketing spot.
I know none of this that you talk of. What is going on?
Did you say Commonwealth honey? Does he sell honey?
He sells honey, yeah.
I had no idea.
We don't need to buy any. Our neighbor has beehives, not hives.
Right.
He has
beehives. So he brings us jars of honey every year. We're stocked.
Yeah, speaking of honey, where's Goose? He ain't been around forever. He was the other honey guy. Him and Jacob.
Yeah, he's in a jar. That was some good stuff.
Kevin sells air now.
Are you telling me Kevin sells a fart in a jar?
Oh my gosh!
Remember those days? Selling air on eBay.
It feels like midnight.
What? Earlier? It's only like what? A little after 7.
Might be those 2 beers, Scott.
That's what it was. I didn't jump into mine. I opted out.
Think about me, Scott. I've been sitting around all day. I can't do anything. But I did make banana bread today, though.
I told you, Marcy, I told him just to drive over to the auction and beg for forgiveness where he left.
And I told her that I knew better.
You're who is this I'm speaking to? You're a goner. What the hell?
He's already married and doesn't know it.
Yeah, I did.
I took it easy today. If I'd have went down there, I would have been moving stuff and lifting stuff, and then I'd have been in trouble.
You would have thought that when I got there when Tuesday night I'd have tripped over your ball and chain or something.
Ouch.
Ouch, yeah.
But I had an easy day. I took it easy. I needed to. It's just day 2. So
I'm getting in trouble, I guess.
yeah, I rested good today. So I needed it.
Have y'all tried the banana bread? Or is it just still sitting there in the pan?
I was gonna say you don't make banana bread and not eat banana bread.
I'm never going to win. I'm never going to win. So Joni made the homemade cornbread tonight, and she says, "You know what's for breakfast?" I'm like, "Oh shit, those damn orange rolls again." Jacob, she's been having Jacob every week make a homemade orange glazed rolls or some shit. Oh my god, they it's a big pan. It's a big regular cake pan full of them, and they usually make it to like 7:00.
That's our Christmas tradition. Every Christmas morning we have orange rolls and cinnamon rolls right away in the morning. I love those things.
Yeah,
That's a good tradition.
Yeah.
What the hell,
banana
man?
nut bread. So it's made right.
Put it. I want to buy it. Put it in the thing. Send me a
fax it.
Where's the little box? Didn't we have one? It's like shaped like a pizza. We just share.
Why can't we
I've been
get
trying
AI
to get my
figure that out?
laps in? I've been going through the den, the kitchen, just trying to get 6,000-7,000 steps in a day while I'm inside. I sent her a picture of the bananas. I said, "You know what those look like? They're ready for a banana bread." She goes, "Recipes on the fridge." So here it is.
Here it is.
6 or 7,000 steps and then chased by 6 or 7,000 calories. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to work.
Y'all heard recipes on the fridge. I heard.
Yeah.
Hey, I was working on auction by myself. He's telling me it's time for banana bread.
You had help. Don't act like you didn't have help.
Right.
Yeah, Alex.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I would have come to visit you, but y'all did me so wrong.
I had lots of help. I think Joe stayed for 2 hours and Rick stayed for a half an hour. But I had lots of help.
Because he didn't want to painfully walk back to his truck or his
Lord. I hope he feels better when he gets his knee fixed.
Yeah, it's we got some of y'all have met Joe. Man, it's just he should have surgery within a month or so and replace that knee. He needs. I'm just scared that by the time he gets down that one, he's gonna need the other one though.
Harlan's gonna bring some banana bread.
Yeah.
What about the banana bread?
He said Harlan will take him some banana bread. And he's a nurse practitioner. He works 12-hour shifts, 7 on, 7 off. And I don't see how he gets around.
Damn.
Hey, I was gonna come to Nashville, Alex, and let you teach me how to buy at your buying place.
Now I'm wanting to look up Nashville and get excited. It better not be the 18th.
You were going to go to Nashville on purpose?
Yeah, it's only like 86 miles from here.
It's not far.
I don't recommend it.
No.
Nashville? Oh, I love me some
One
Nashville.
of my least favorite places on the planet.
Too much crime.
Just the traffic is so crazy.
I just don't like Nashville at all. I've never had a good experience in Nashville.
I did. I like Nashville. It was all right. I was there for a different reason. But...
Yeah, the national meetup's been fun the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of fun. But
did they get out? They're not out yet.
Hi, Scott.
How are you, dear?
She had to go unlock a safe, I'll bet.
I did.
Ooh.
So what is it after they struggle for so long? Do y'all help? After they struggle
yeah, there's a floor safe in that room that is a little bit sticky, and some people can't figure out how to open it. So sometimes she's got to go in there and open it for them. Or if they put a code in too many times, they'll lock it out. So she'll have to go open it for them. You'd be surprised how many people don't know how to run a simple lock. Like, it's shocking.
Oh, I slipped. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see y'all.
All right.
See you.
Take it easy.
Larry, you're not invited to Nashville next time since you've no-showed on us twice.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Rough.
Alabama's closed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't come here. We're closed.
Don't, wherever you do, don't go there.
Everyone or just Josh?
Oh, well, Josh can come. He's not going to. He's not going to move here. But everybody else,
he's not going to move here.
But yeah, but so I'm hoping to knock out a lot of my my backstock before yard sales. I figured I've got 6 to 7 weeks to really push hard at listing
Yard sales,
especially so I can still list CDs, and then Jacob's getting those, because my goal is he's putting out 60 a day, and the goal to get the 15,000 is 74. So if I do one box a week, that really catches us up. So
60 CDs a day.
Anything from that media store, 72 a day is what the goal is. Yeah,
that's like no effort at all.
It's 60 because the boxes are. That's what the box holds is 60.
I like that. No, that's like with postcards when we go through it. Same to list a postcard as a CD or a stereo view, because it's picture front, picture back, and run the batch. Price them.
I mean, I have books, and I pick up DVDs, and I've got Mad Mag. I got a whole box of Mad Mag. I've got a lot of stuff this needs to be listed.
I was gonna start looking for some old magazines and old ephemera, like old magazines and stuff like that. But instead of selling the magazines, cut the ads out and sell the ads as just separate. I was going to start doing that this year on my ephemera store a little bit, and just see how it goes. Some of the magazines we look up, like even the 10-cent comics that are not in great shape, they've got some great ads in them that I think would sell better than the magazine itself. So I think we might try a little bit of that this year.
Does it do well with the ephemera?
The ephemera store does well. It's a couple grand a month. And
I meant the list easier the way.
Oh yeah, it does really well with ephemera.
I get some weird.
It's not great at identifying what type of photograph a picture is or what type of postcard a postcard is. So we just don't have it do that. we tell it not to do that. But it does really good with identifying what the ephemera is and what the details and making the listing. It does really good. I'm happy with it. And I have my own software for pricing. So I don't go through and price everything. I have my own software to get my pricing. So I run my pricing batch. It pulls out anything that's a standout. So like my postcards, I list most of my postcards in 3 different tiers, like $6.99, $10.99, or $14, $15.99. So it's 3 tiers.
Right.
Anything that's a standout card, my software prices and catches automatically, and I list those separately.
Okay.
I added an extra step, but it's a fast step.
Josh was saying Mr. Buys-A-Lot killed his store doing that. Thousands of magazine ads.
Tanked his store. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I mean, it's still listings.
Might not be a good idea then.
No.
Most of my experiments are horrible ideas.
Right.
But it's good to know that somebody tried it.
So somebody in way up the chat asked why multiple stores. This is why multiple stores. Well, the one thing is I wanted to start fresh and start with inventory, put the systems in processes that are not in the other store, and I figured it was too hard to do it, trying to blend the two together, because I would always be fighting it. But this is the other reason. If you want to try things and do other things, you don't want to risk one huge store whenever you can put them in a smaller store and and put the ability to undo it by using your categories and stuff, building the right way, and go, you know what, that sucked. Let's delete that whole category of items. You can see results much easier if you have separate stores, and that's the reason why I went to stores.
It's a lot easier to.
I can give you a good reason for a niche store. Our ephemera store is a good example of this because every customer that buys in that store is interested in everything in the store. They're interested in that category of thing because they're all the same. So when I go into the back end and use the email newsletter, which most people on eBay aren't even using, I can send out a newsletter and say, hey, here's a coupon code for the next 7 days on the entire store for this category. Everybody that gets that email is interested in that category, and they convert it about 5%. So if it goes out to 1,000 people and you convert at 5%, I could basically print money. If I'm having a slow week, I can say I need an extra 5% of my newsletter to convert today, and I can hit the button and just say I know how much money I'm gonna get. Like it's printing money. You can't do that on the Grams and Pop store because I had a customer buy a Jeep boat rudder and then a customer buy a plush doll. They're not interested. There's no logical email I could send them.
It also helps the fact that we're running coupons. I can run coupons like on buy 3 CDs, get 1 free, buy 2 DVDs, get 2. I can personalize the coupons for categories. And also too, the sending out offers. I'm in this new store, I'm getting a return of like 6.5% of offers being accepted. And I'm only 7% is the max I'll send out. So that's how which the other store gets maybe 1% return. So
yeah,
so that has worked out very well.
Yeah, I just love the ability that if you're going to market for that store, whether it be putting a sticker in the box or a flyer in the box or sending out an email newsletter, any marketing you do for that store is targeted marketing. You could talk to every single customer you have, you could talk to them the same way. And then you can refine your message to make it convert better. You can't do that with an everything store. Like it's impossible. There's so much more you can do with a niche store.
Correct, because it's also too hard for in an everything store for people to search through a store, where a niche store they are tuned down to what they're looking for.
Well, it's the organization, man. It's tough when you got a hodgepodge of different things trying to keep track of it.
I'm like just look over there on the table. I'm listing olive oil, some conditioner, a radio, some detergent, and a transformer.
Well, that sounds like a party.
And you know what List Easier said? Bring it on, bitch. That's what List Easier said.
Yeah, hold my beer.
Damn Flex users bragging over here.
I know, what the hell, man? Damn it. We're not worthy.
It's I'll be patient. I haven't been using List Easier a lot lately. I've been slacking on List Easier, working on other products. But it's so nice. My store doesn't slow down because if you list 1,000 listings in a week and then you take a week off, eBay doesn't care. Your sales stay steady. And I come back in 45 minutes, list another 200. I mean, eBay really doesn't care when you're listing that kind of quantity. It never catches up with you.
So you're telling me there's 72 people and y'all are all so sorry y'all won't use Flex? What the hell? Am I the only one using Flex in this whole damn place?
Yeah, you only one got it.
Yeah.
Fucker. Damn over here talking shit, man, rubbing it in. What the hell?
Even Josh is not using it. He hadn't used Flex yet.
I got my other store connected. I'm ready to go. Scott told me, well, you don't need that. Just run a batch. What the hell, man? Run you a batch.
See how it is.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I'm doing this for your own good. I've run into all the errors for your own good.
I know. I've heard it. I've been on the phone. God damn it. God damn it. I got to start fucking over.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times that I've run the same Flex set like 3, 4, 5. And I'm sitting here talking to Super Dave. Super Dave's like, we hadn't seen that happen. That's an interesting error.
What do you call you a senior?
You never want to hear that from a developer. That's an interesting error.
Travis the Brain says, holy crap, that's a good catch. I'm like, oh, damn. Uh, it's not without its issues, but the power is coming, folks.
Welcome to beta. Yep.
Uh, you could have had your Flex tutorial today, but I didn't buy nothing. What the hell? But it's and the biggest thing for the beta is I didn't break it, Dusty. Is the fact that not all the you will never see the beginnings of it. Where at first, whenever Josh told me, we had all this stuff done, and James made all these suggestions, I thought James is just being a little bitch. Give us the damn licks easier. And so I finally got on, and James had already done some of this stuff, and now I was earlier through with Flex. I'm like, wait a minute, can y'all make it do this, this, and this? I'm like, it takes the testers to say, hey, because you'll never know the features that weren't there. Like one of the main ones I asked for was I need to be able to edit pictures because you had Flex, and once it made the listing, you couldn't edit pictures. I'm like, I want to add a picture, but it won't let me add a picture. And once I send it to eBay, they say it's third party hosting. You still can't add a picture. I'm like, this causes a problem that you need to be able to. And so
I remember early with just the main list easier early on, you couldn't even rotate an image, and that was something they had to move into to be able to, because when you're scanning postcards, you're going to have images upside down or reversed,
mm-hmm.
and just being able to rotate. I mean, simple little things like that, but you don't know until you run into it.
And because you can do 10 Flex items at a time, James was like, I don't want to do the return thing 10 times. Could y'all add the button that says apply to all? And so Travis the Brain goes, you know what? I'm gonna make apply to all for everything. And so the whole screen, a lot of the things you do will apply to all to makes it much easier and much more efficient and faster. So there's things you'll never see when the first iterations of a program and stuff comes out, because yeah, at first James and now me piling on to the point Super Dave's like, anything else you princesses want? I know Travis probably hates everybody, but they are building a wonderful product. He does need a vacation. Y'all,
Yeah.
As long as he takes a laptop, he can go wherever he wants.
the man had the flu and sat there and kept programming.
Oh my god.
But he's got a lot of talent. The two of them are building a wonderful piece of software for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I like it.
Calculated shipping, but pass on the discount. Whose discount is that? Is that your discount or their discount? What the hell are you passing it on for? Okay, but in the chat, tell me, am I the only one that thinks that way? I'm not passing shit on.
I don't know.
I pass on a percentage of our discount, but we spent a lot of time, like we set it up for like 4 months where we passed on a certain percentage and then did our numbers to see if that was net negative or positive after the fees came out of it. And we just kept adjusting until it was a little bit in our favor. And that's where we set the percentage.
I don't put any charges for boxes and supplies and all that stuff. So
we don't either.
I just treat it like, I don't know, Amazon. You got used to free shipping and there was never really a variable. It just was what it was. And I mean,
have you ever passed on your full discount and then did the math on what you were losing in a year if you did that for the whole year long?
Doesn't make sense. Just build it into it.
It was like $2,400 for us. It was a lot. I was like, I can't do that. I can't lose $2,400 to make the customer feel better. And we don't get less sales by not passing on our whole discount.
So it seems like Biff's encountered the error today and went in and sell somewhere.
Moody, where's Moody from? They said they don't do calculated because it shows too high for the buyers. I'm curious where you're from. Being in the center of the U.S. in South Dakota here, we're about as close to the center as you get. We use calculator on everything. We do just fine. Every once in a while on a large package, we have that, and we'll have to go set a flat rate on it because sometimes they do get stupid, but usually we're pretty competitive.
For here, it's bad. Like I'm in California, so it's
Yeah, so
one side
that's
of the coast. Like,
Yeah.
so that's the other thing, Ron. So Josh started talking about Flex, because they were very positive about the results they're seeing. So you've got some problems. eBay doesn't tell you everything about the way they do things, and so the only way you find errors is if you run into them and start using it. So James found a major error that nobody knew existed because eBay doesn't tell you the limitations on some other stuff. And then you've got to work around it. Also, you know, Super Dave was telling us that everything they test with is newer accounts, except for me and James beta with older accounts, and they treat old and new accounts and some things different. And so we would run into errors that they never saw because of the age of our accounts. James tells you he's 24 years at this full time. I opened my account in 2000, so it's a 26, it's a 25 plus year account.
well, even the middle too. Like that's
So
my
So Josh said they had to rebuild it for 6 different account variations.
that would make sense. Like
yes, and you don't know that going into it because they're you don't have an eBay rep that you can call to say, hey, I'm building third party software to work on your systems. I'm having this problem. That doesn't work. You've got to work your way around it. And API limitations that nobody knew about. There's all kinds of stuff that they've had to go around. It's You won't understand how impressive the software is and what Travis DeBrain and Super Dave have done. You'll just use it and be thankful that you're using it. But those guys are, man,
crazy.
The NC Picker has a handling charge based on rate, based on package weight. Yeah, I like hearing how different people do shipping. We're always looking. I mean, at the end of the year, every year we do a self audit and we look at stuff like that. We just haven't found, in the short 4 years we've been doing this, we haven't found a better way than the way we're doing it right now for where we're at. But I always like hearing how other people do it.
yeah, I do anything first class gets free, and then I have different based on weight, different just flat rates. And then I use the rate tables to protect me and from Alaska, Hawaii, the West Coast, them damn Dakotas, all them faraway places.
The Dakotas. We're not freaking Alaska.
I know, but from Alabama, that's a lot of zones. Unfortunately, it ends up costing the larger items. So it's real weird on the rate tables. On the 2 to 3 pounds, I don't have to adjust, but I have to throw the Dakotas into anything above 3 pounds because it gets stupid.
There's only like 9 people here anyway. They're not gonna buy your shit.
Every once in a blue moon. Yeah, Josh, it's hard to explain to people until you've done some of that stuff. It is crazy the way the mess that is eBay. Because their architecture has probably gotten better over the last few years, but it's still built on older. It's still mixed with older, and
yeah. When you start getting into the API of eBay, you start to realize just how not great the back end of eBay is. I will say one thing: since we started doing the coding with eBay and having to deal with eBay directly, they are willing to work with you. Like, we've had nothing but a good experience dealing with eBay doing our app. But man, it is not like using an API for any other mature platform out there. It's just not the same thing. It's different. It's like a hoarder opening their garage and saying there's a screwdriver in the back, go find it. Like, it's just a mess.
Like that. That's a good one.
All right, Scott. I think I drug down the quality of your show long enough. It sounds like she let him out of the room, so I'm gonna have to bail.
Yeah, because if she held him too much longer, she could get charged with kidnapping.
Well, they ought to pay extra if they want to go back in and finish. So we got to go through that routine with them. But it sounds like they're done. They went in 2 beers deep, so they should be done.
If they don't finish, they have to pay extra to finish. That's a racket right there.
Right.
They have an option not to hear how the room ends, and they can go back in and pay half price to go finish the room. So there's always that option. Hey, we've optimized the escape room business.
Yeah, that's a good one. I kept complaining. I'm like, why do I keep getting this ISBN errors? And Dave thought I was crazy. Send me the reports. I'm like, I'm getting them, Dave. And it was because of when I created my account. Insane.
That is great. That's nuts. So are you what? You're 2000, right? Are you 90?
2000. I think mine's slightly older than James.
Yeah.
I didn't sell. I was buying them, but it was the same account that I started selling on, so it's still got the age. What time is it? 9:40. Anything else that we're going to discuss before we get out of here?
All right.
Man, y'all have hung around for a long time, and I appreciate that. Hopefully, we've had some good discussion. It's cool of Corey to come talk with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Except for when Teresa came in and said hello. That was terrible. And we had Harlan hang out with us in his drug-induced state. Well, that's because Josh, you guys are putting yourself in a position as an authority, so that's a good thing. People understand that you guys care, and we'll give them an honest answer and can figure things out. So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
All right. I gave y'all the link to Dave's song that Scott made for Dave. So
that's fucking hilarious.
So if y'all want to hear the dude groove song again, y'all can check that out. If not, we will see you. The podcast comes out tomorrow. Triple P, the PPP podcast. So that makes it 4P since there's 4 of us now, and
yeah.
You're not going back to the beginning. Yeah. We're actually pretty serious tonight. It's not one of our normal beer induced, smoke induced. I didn't even see Dave hit the bong much.
I just one rip. That was it.
One rip on the bong. That's got to be. Somebody write that down. That's a record. It's a one rip Friday night.
One rip Friday. No beer. Yep.
Yeah. And with that.